What's cracking with it, Tim Hennessy? Let's get this started. The Inland Empire is always checking in first. I noticed that. It's either the Inland Empire or Orange County. You guys are neck and neck, homie. Always checking in right on time. What's good, Tim? I hope you're having a blessed night, you and your familia. You already know what it is, bro. It's just another same old love song. What's good with it, though, gente? Bang, bang. Let me get situated here. Do my thing. Orale, man. Who we got in here? Sacramento. Oh, boy. Hey, it's me, Bugs Bunny, Floyd Chavez, Roger Rabbit. What's up? I haven't seen you in a minute, Roger Rabbit. Gabriel Rodriguez, Debbie, Jesse. I see all the gente. What's good with it? Much love from the east side of Sanjo. Orale, Roger Rabbit. Likewise, brother. From the west side of Dead End, Scotty J checking in from Kentucky. Bang, bang. Orale, Kentucky. Kentucky. Fried chicken. Orale. Carlos. Ow. What's up? Slim 916 to the 81. What's happening, my brother? Thumbs up, man, all day. Free from Fetters Grow. Much love to the Gun and the collective. Man, Joey is in the house. What's up, my boy Joey? I send my respects, brother. I see you be putting that work in, man. I've been watching you on IE, man. I mean on what is that? IE. IG, man. You're putting that work in, man. Them houses are coming out nice, bro. A convict's perspective is in the house. Henry I says Dead End. What's good, Gungan? Carlos Lopez. Much respects, my brother. Saludos. Farland Hernandez. Gunner, what's up? All the gente is in here. You got your seatbelt on, loco? Fuck, I hope so, because last night I did a backflip. I fucking did a backflip. My foot is hurting. It's all bad. Please smash that like button one time for my mind. Gracias, Joey. I appreciate you, man. Richard Smith says, what's cracking with the gun, man? Same old thing. My head last night when I fell back. No doubt, my brother. No doubt, man. I keep my eyes open, Joey, man, and I pray for you, my brother. It's all love. Farland Hernandez, Ezekiel Rivera said, best meal you had in those 4 days. Fuck, bro. The double up of oatmeal. The double up of the oatmeal, bro. That was probably the best meal I had. It was the same old shit every day. Jail fucking food sucks, bro. Prison food's much better. People always say, fuck jail. I'd rather go to the Pinta. And I'm going to do a spill on that pretty soon. The differences between county jails and prisons. Now, fuck, I want to go to the pen. Yeah, but you go to the pen, you're going to do more time. So, you'll get what you ask for. Believe that. You might get some better food, but you're going to be eating it for a lot more days. It's hump day. Vato, orale. Humpty hump. Keep on doing the hump. Carla Hernandez, I see you. What's up? Iron Bear 707, my boy's tapping in, sending the love. I reciprocate that right back. My boy, Yo Gun, do you remember that game show? Press Your Luck. Too bad you can't get that character to come out and get rid of Ross, huh? The Gong Show? Here comes the season of tamales y menudo. Bang, bang. My favorite time of year. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Tamales cooking in the olla. You already know what it is, huh? Richie Lokes. Richie, what's up, man? The James Boys Ranch has good food. Gabriel Quintero says, what's cracking? Gun ACR. Whammy. The whammy guy, huh? Damn, what I missed? What happened? Nothing Sleepy V yet. Shit, it's still early. You never know. What are the Lakers? If we could fucking win sometime. Francisco Braceno. 209 is in La Casa. Shout out. What's good, Gunners? Chicago. Rocking with you, bro. ADR. Hey, cool Mike 4143er. Man, I rocks with Chi-Town, man. No doubt about it, man. I got love for Chi-Town. Chirac. I ain't trying to go over there because they'll peel your whole cap words backwards. Plain and simple, period. What's up, Farland Hernandez? Of course, my boy is in the building, Famero. Floyd Chavez also. Roger Rabbit. He says, hit those likes one time for our minds. Francisco Braceno says, Raider Nation. Ordered today's a Laker Nation night. Manny Boy Aslan says, saludos from Tijuas. Carson, Harbor area. Cubo Gunner, Dicky Two Guns. I see my boy daily, day in and day out. You're already here representing. Watch out for the Nutcracker. So I almost had that too last night. It was all bad. Last night I felt, no, I was in slow motion. I was teetering. No, sauce. That was it. Yeah, I got sentenced to 5, Sleepy. I got sentenced to 5 days, bro. 4 to wake up. You know how it goes. Order the Bay Area Dodger 818. Traffic jams suck, bro. But you know how it is in the Bay. Oh, yeah, right now? 5 o'clock. You just got off work. It's ugly in the Bay right now. Right now, you're on bumper to bumper. Slumper to slumper. Motherfuckers out there on the side of the road drinking fucking Hennessy and smoking Newports. You already know what it is. Juan Garcia showing love from the Salinas Valley. Gil Romero says, Gunner, you had the jams going on last night. We were slapping, huh? We're bumping just a little bit of R&B. We didn't do too much. Anthony Ramos says the county jail in Lewiston, Montana has real food from Albertsons, but there's no more than 30 people in the whole jail on a weekend. Oh, yeah, so you're chilling like a villain. You're getting them double ups on the trace. Yeah, Rosalio. What's up, Chalio? I'll send mine's my brother. Hey, one of these, I know, Rosalio, you can't really, you're doing your family thing with your sons and your kids, man. I respect you for that, man. But one day we're going to have to tap in, man. You're going to have to give your spill with me on how you got into that gang lifestyle. We could do it incognito. You know how we do it. Style. Juan, saludos. Eating some chicharrones con salsita. Yee. Órale, Richie Lokes. Hey, some chicharrón. Man, that sounds good right now, man. With the little salsita. Bang, bang. Getting it in. Debbie Jordan is in the house, showing love and respects to everyone. Ty is under Shabaz's mistletoe. Órale. He's got his chestnuts roasting in an open garra. Javon rubbing on his back. Get a little VO5, put it in my hair, and rub on my nutsack. Órale, Shabazz, huh? Getting it in. Joel, sup, my boy, CR. Bay Area Dodger 818 says some chonchon y some chicharron. Upland is in the house, chilling with Howie. What's up, my brother? Saludos, gun from Fontana, the IE area, man. Manolo, chuta pizza chit. Órale, Manolo, what's up? Saludos to all the gente that's in here on a Wednesday. What is it, evening time now? Function. Saludos to the gun, man. Saludos function. Active venue function. Órale. What's cracking with it? No problem, bro. Yeah, stay up, man. Keep getting that money. No doubt about it, Rosalio. Hey, Chalu, I have to tap in with you, bro. Fucking squeaks, man. I miss my boy. That's cold game, man. LA Times just dropping to say hello. Orale, orale, Paul. Big Paul is in the house. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Big Paul. I send my respects, brother. You know, it's all love all the time, every day, man. Ain't no doubt about it, man. We're going to do something again. We got to do something again. Revenga. Libertad. Libertad. Revenga. Someone friend you fuck. Orale, Henry. Woody was a brother gun. I already know. Oh, I know. Mr. Brooks. I'll be knowing. Much love, gun. Orale, Big Gunner, tapping in on our lunch break. Got to make my feria. Orale, David Reyes Logan. You're always getting your work on. Man, you're a real one. Henry, Libertad. Orale, Big Paul. Sas. Sin City Vanquish is in the house. Guns, I got to ask when you get your Feed My Hats hat. Que pasa? I go to a lot of different places, bro. A lot of different stores. If I just see one, I happen to be in a fucking Lids or in a fucking store where they got hats and I see some and it just jumps out, I snatch it right there. I always have bread in my pocket, enough for a hat and a pack of frajos. I will speak to Frank personally. Hey, Henry, personally. And he says, Dígame. You know anything about cocaine? Dígame. What's she talking, man? What's she talking? Orale. LA Times. Henry, Mob, Nasty, Sin City, Carlos Lopez, all the homies, man. Adrian 3 I see you. Rich DM 650 is in the house. You're tubing. Let's get a W on Saturday, gun. Hashtag Raiders. Man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, bro. I'm trying to get that one time from my mind, man. Can we get a fucking W? You know what I mean? Tired of the elbow, huh? What's good, Carnal? Bang, bang. I send mine's Carnal 247 low riding. Absolutely. Send mine's right back, my brother. I see you nightly, homes. You're always in. Carlos Lopez, so Joel M. What's good, homeboy? Walk from Cross Western. I see you. MC Shadow did a spill on all dead end vaudeville's in LA. Orale, dead end in LA. Shout outs, man, to the Harpies and to Whittier Vaudeville Locals, you know, dead end, and just all the different dead end vaudeville's, man. There's a lot of dead end people don't know about. Yacht Life or No Life. Saludos, homeboys. Orderly Anthony from them Dirty Waters, man. Shout out to the yacht. Real talk. Bougie D is in the business. She said, yo, what's cracking? What's cracking? 90s YA baby said, just getting off work, tapped in carnal. Órale, saludos, Cuetero from the south side of Los, Big Pippin, man. Shout out to Florencia. You already know what it is. They got to get their nightly shout out because they're a real ganga doing a real thing in a real way. Was you in Madison? Yeah, I was in the Madhouse, John Doe. Was you there with me? Yeah, I was in Madison. I went from Kennedy to Madison. We were the first Norteños to get to Madison. If you were there, I was there with fucking Grumpy from Young Boys, Sparky from, I forget where Sparky was from. There was hella Sureños there, man. Little Man from Bakers. Order Rich DM. Gracias. I appreciate you for getting it cracking, bro. There was a lot of Southsiders there, bro. What was his name? Fucking Horse from Southside 13. Stranger from Eastside 13. Fucking Sparky was from Violent Boys, I think. Or V&E, I'm not sure. We closed it in 03, 04. Oh, yeah, bro. In 03 and 04, bro, I was already on my third bid in prison. Or my third, actually. Yeah, bro. I went to YA in 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Those were my times. We were breaking that shit in. Bougie D is clapping. Beautiful Queen is in the house. The Wolf says respectos to the homie. Henry, Rafa Garcia says saludos to the gun. I didn't get the notification. They never shoot my. They hate, Why they wanna play or hate on me? Why they wanna play? They wanna play. Saludos, guns. I send my carnal, CEO of Annoying Cholos, man. I'm praying for you, my brother. You know my prayers are always with you. Salable smokers in the house. He says, oh boy, we rocking the street top all day long. Orale. Sleepy V says, Bougie D, what's cracking? What is up? What's popping with it? Where do we stand? Orale, did you ever go crazy in the shoe? Never went crazy in the shoe, bro. Doing shoe time, doing oil time, it's all the same pretty much, man. You got to be a strong-minded individual and just know that if you have a date, you will be touching down, man, and just stick to your fucking game plan accordingly. Trip out on my video tomorrow, man, because it kind of goes into that, basically, the mentality of what it takes to be a gangster, man. Saludos, Gunners Collective, bang, bang, Raj, man, from the 9th generation of the F-150s. I send mines. What's going on with it? Right way bullies. I see you, Ryan C. Did you ever? All right, I seen that. What's good with it, though, gente? What you guys getting into tonight on Wednesday? I know a lot of you guys are just getting off work because you guys are real workers doing it in a real way, making real money, real paper, listening to some real shit. Ty told Shabazz, we don't have enough time. Just put it in. Hurry up. We don't have enough time. Shabazz was like, oh, I intend to. You feel me? He was like, do you have any conditioner? He asked him if he had any conditioner. So what is that? Saludo, Mr. Gunner. Hope all is well. And the day was good, sir. Sanjo 408er, man. A day oneer. Riding in a Hummer, man. Hitting you with that Stone Cold Stunner. What it is, man. 6'1 says 651 says, what's up, Gun? Goshen, Tulare County is in the house, man. Shout out to Goshen. It's a gangster shit. That's what my boy from Goshen used to always say. You're dropping the blueprint tomorrow, man. I'm going to drop a little something tomorrow, Cricket. Tune in, tap in. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a good one. Mando Castillo says, saludos, Gunner. What's up, homie? Shit, bro. Same thing as every day. Another day in the doghouse, hums. It is what it is. Q Gun, saludos to all the raza. Ryan Lokes, X4. No doubt about that, man. Raza first and foremost. Wow, I bet, says Bougie D. Saludos from North Dakota. Hut, originally from Texas. Orale, Cosmic Fonsaine. I haven't seen you in here before, man, but I appreciate you tapping in, man, showing up and showing out. And we just about to get this motherfucker crack-a-lacking and started. We got 144 in the building. It's what we do. We usually make it happen. Shabazz told Ty, come down, baby cakes. I'll make time. He said, where there's a will, there's 10 inches away. That fool was like, hey, pardon me, sir. Are you going to use your wash rag? He goes, nah, but you are. So I was getting bang, bang. Bean, a.k.a. B, says, I send mine. Gente lunchtime. Orale, Bean getting his on. That's right, my boy, man. Always tapping in, making time for your boy. My boy Bean, man. Let me see what we got. We got Blue Belt definitely in the building. You know, she taps in daily. I'm on the north side of the Grapevine, headed back up to San Rafa to see my guy in San Q. Faithful and dedication is what it takes, man. Dedicated. This woman drives weekly, it seems like, to San Quentin. Good Lord, she be getting her motherfucking mobilization on in a real way. Some people hate me. Some people love me. Some people shake my paw. Some people mug me. You know what I mean? Saludos, bro, from Colinga. Orale, shout out to Fresno County, man. Colinga is in the building. Taking my hind out to dinner tonight, brother. That's right, Hustle Max 702. You guys enjoy that, man. Spend your time with your significant other, your loved one, man, and just have a great time, you know? Don't even worry about this YouTube shit. Guess what? We'll be here tomorrow. Orale. Gracias, Gunner, says Bluebell. No doubt about it, girl. You know I ride with you, and I side with you. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Getting her mind right so she can shine right. Ese pistolero, what's up, perro? Orale 1312. Aquí nomás. Post it up, thumbtack status. You already know what it is. Keeping the drapes up and the tapes up. Doing what I do, man, to keep it hard and going in the paint. Robert Hart. Let me see what he's got to say. He says, Gunner, what's up, homeboy? I got to tap out for a minute. I got to eat some dinner. I already got my workout on, man. I had to watch some other videos that you had that I missed. I'll jump back on in a minute. Orderly Robert Hart, do your thing, my brother. I will be here forever, hopefully, unless someone smacks my dome back. Then, you know what I mean? I'll be in other places. Still fucking doing my thing, though. Gracias, ese guns. No doubt, Big Pimpin', you know what it is, man. On 5. Gunners, Beard Gang. Hey, Mikey, I seen you got your shit trimmed up today. You be staying wanting to look like my stunt double, fool. Stop it. Stop it. You seen I was growing out the little beard, you had to go get one, huh? That's my boy, Mikey, man. We played on the same football team when we were little kids. We won the Super Bowl. Am I lying, Mikey? Did we win the Super Bowl or did we lose? We won that motherfucker. It was hard out there for some pimps, but we did it. Have a good Christmas, Gunners Collective. Carlos Zamora, man, likewise. I hope everybody in here has a blessed Christmas. I'm going to do the best I can, my boy, the best I can to make it momentous for my kids. You know, that's all I could do. It's not about me. It's about them, and it's about the people, the raza, and especially it's about the people that don't have nothing. Do the best I can, man, to make something happen for them, and that's all I can do. I keep dropping a masa watching the live. Orale, Holmes, wipe it, M. James. Let's get and a courtesy flush, porfas. Please, Holmes, we can smell you from right here. All the way over here, bro. You got a good goatee going on, Gunner. Orale. You like it? You know you like it. That's right. I've been working hella hard. I need a mamon, says Famero. Orale. That's what wives are for. You know what I mean? For good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what, you know what I mean? Tell her. Got to drop and flush. Tell him, Sleepy V. Give him the recipe, Holmes. You know what I mean? Hit that courtesy flush. If not, Sasuke Selly's going to be hella fucking upset. Hella cold in Madera. Orale, Madera. Shout out to the 559. Ivan Leon, what's happening? Robert Richards says, QO Rich DM650. Gunners, are you going to grow your beard out like the Grinch and color it green? Should I? I've never put that dye shit in my shit, man. I keep it authentic. You know what I mean? Laid and grade. You feel me? But should I throw some fucking green in it and just be like, fuck it, Holmes? Orale, you're a slick one. Gunner Grinch. Menudo. Orale, Judo 101. Orale, Gunner, I'm back. I appreciate you, sir. In a real way, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Christmas is coming, vato. My pockets are leaking. And it is what it is, man. Everything counts. EJ Productions 213 says, if you could put a norteño and YA in one word, what would you, if you, let me tap onto that, man, because that was a question right there. If you can put being a norteño and YA in one word, what would it be? Patience. Patience, bro. You had to have a lot of patience, man. More than likely, you were going to get put in situations, man, where, you know, only the real ones could handle it. So you had to fucking have due diligence and patience, bro. It'll all work out. You know what I mean? If you do the right things. So patience was a big word for me. Me, especially, bro. I was patient in what I did. I didn't move fast with a purpose, Holmes. I moved with a purpose fast. You feel me? What's up, Donnie Mullins? I see you. The Sag Daddy 916. Don't do it green. It would look like hella mocos. Yeah, Sag Daddy. I don't even know about all that, huh? That's gonna look like I have mocos all on my beard and shit. It's a virtue. Orale. The game is nothing but a virtue. CEO, any word on treatment? I go again on the 4th, man. Man, I hope everything's working out for you, my brother. Shit, tell me about it. Christmas costing a lot this year. Hey, Sleepy V. Pockets are broken backwards. Pockets are inside out. You know what I mean? F-Sauce, what's up, boy? Don't even talk about it, F-Sauce. I already know what you're going to say. Hey, Gunner, make sure you have your brakes on your chair tonight so you don't crack your fucking dome open again. For those of you that don't know, yes, I'll say it. Last night I was reaching back like that. Thought it was all bad. And I hit my foot on the fucking thing right here. And my foot, for those of you that don't know, it's not good right now. And I fucking fell. Boop. And everybody was laughing and clowning. And I jumped up like, I don't know what happened. And that's it. Gunner, the pod boss. I'm the enforcer of the Chicanos. What are the pockets looking like? Rabbit ears. Charlie Holmes. We don't do rabbits around here, but what we do is I got Elmer Fudd gun fucking pockets. You know, real long barrels with holes in them. Nada. Sauce in that fashion. If sauce. Order the frontline was put on hold. I had to take more ultrasounds. I think my cancer may have spread, but I'm gonna leave it in God's hands. Man, CEO, man, my prayers are always with you, bro. I make sure that I say that all the time because it's real life. Gotta ask, what is your thought on that Northern Freestyle video with GB, Rico, and etc.? I thought it was fucking chronic, bro. I bumped it. You're talking about the cipher? I thought they did great, bro. You know, I got nothing but respect for those youngsters and how they're making their bread and what they're doing. And I hope that they keep pushing, man, and doing their thing. I've never had no ill intentions towards anyone. People took it that way and started capping, so I had to cap on back because, you know, I don't take capping lightly. I like to have fun. But at the end of the day, I respect those guys. You know, they're grown men getting their money on. You know, I was that age too at one time. I wasn't rapping, though. You know, that's just me. But I don't hate on them. Shit, they're talented, man. Utilize them talents. Gunner, can you shout out the brother CEO? Shout out to CEO of Annoying Cholas, and I want everyone, man, to keep him in your prayers because, you know, the homie's going through this little thing, man, and he does it like a savage and a soldier, man, you know, with his head up and his chest thrown out like if he was in Presto, no doubt. So, man, you know, keep him in your prayers, man. Hey, Gunner, do you like Gangsta Gucci's music? I've never listened to it, man. I've spoken with the individual as far as DMs, but I've never listened to his music. I just haven't had the time to sit down and really fucking put anything into my list. You know, my list out of bump. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Sleepy V. But at the same time, man, I'll listen to it. Funches says that GB song, No Favor Saps. Yeah, I tripped out on that. That one's good. Sin City Saludos says, Güero Lira. Órale, Güero Lira. What's up, carnal? I haven't seen you. I know you've been busy, brother. Holidays coming up. Nature's Lantern says, so where was your antennas when the little rappers was getting their motherfucking buzz on? I was right here, cuz doing my thing. Come on, Hope. Be helpful. Órale. Yes, sir, CEO. Take it one day at a time. We all praying for you. That's right, Cricket. No doubt about it, man. Prayers out to you, CEO. Gracias, man. I appreciate everyone, man, showing love to the gente. Keto 408 says, what's good, big homie? Shit, you the big homie, homes. I'm just here. I'm hoping it's all good. You know what I mean? One love from Orville. Orale, I got a lot of family in Orville. You might even be related to me. They're fucking, for all I know, that's where we have our family reunion every year at. I haven't been to that motherfucker in ages, since I was a kid. Sneaks from Salinas, check him out. Hardest rapper out of the 831, Acosta Plaza. Orale, dala. Orale, Acosta Plaza, man. Old school water right there in fucking Salas doing their thing. Not really spoke about because everyone talks about Samsters and Casitas, but them and the Oranda boys, man, are definitely doing their thing, man, as well as the Bahamas. You know, Jay Boy says, holidays, it will be just fine. Gracias to all the regiment Asemas. Gracias. Lakers life. Orale, what bars are popping in Modesto, carnal? I don't really hit the bars, bro. I don't really hit the bars. I'm too old for that shit. I'm a 43-year-old man. Bars stopped happening with me a long time ago, bro. Bars are bad business for me. Every time I went to a bar, I went to prison, so I just don't go to bars anymore. But there's a few of them popping in Modesto. A few of them, homes. Gunner, what happened to your boy Goyo? Yay, yay! Gilroy Kelly. I don't know what happened to him. Something about a heart attack and I got to roll it up, or I don't know, bro. To be honest with you, I don't want to woof on that individual, man. Let's just leave him where he lays. Sandman is the hardest in the 841. This Sam and Casper love also sneaks is cool though. Orale Famero. Oh, here we go. Salas is banging now. So I was getting all, hey, Samster right off the top. Now fuck that home Costa Plaza. Orale, let's take it back to the 90s, puto. And it's on. Sandman, Polo cool. Orale Sanjo Lifer, keep that baboso Ross off fund. He says that we're gonna keep the we're not even gonna put Ross on tonight fund. Daniel Ortiz, what's good? Bob Maori, Aseman's brother, all the way to New Zealand, man. Mr. Back to the full share is right in here. Be smart about your dumb shit. That's right, Sneaky Beanie, no doubt about that. I love Mendocino County, Emerald Triangle so much. I may relocate to Ukiah. Sweet green dreams, man. Trying to get your puff on one time for your mind. Ty, great traffic on the way home. That's right, Ty. Rich, gracias, man. I appreciate you, Rich, for getting that motherfucking shit cracking, never lacking, man, keeping it smacking and attacking. You know what it is. Mr. 209, bro, you're supposed to be resting, eating a little sopita because I know you're not feeling too good. Cubo Gunner, and to the gente, I send mine's feeling hella sick, so I'll be in the chats. Orale, Holmes. Yeah, man, get your rest on, bro. Anthony O is in the building. He says, F cancer, lost my mom and grandma this year to it. Man, my condolences, brother, in a real way. Prayer CEO also adding to the Keep Ross Off Fund. Orale, man, it's up there. I'll hit you right now, Donnie, one time for your mind. I know you want to get in here. You're jonesing. Your fucking wig is split. Definitely, huh? I got you. This is the Bring Donnie in fund. What's your thoughts on doing time with MS members in prison, or have you met solid cats from there? I've met a couple solid vatos from MS. I've never had no problems with them. I've always heard that, you know, most of them vatos don't like Mexicanos or Chicanos and they feel some type of way, bro, but they're always in the minority everywhere I've ever been. And they ran Southsiders. So, I mean, they were just like any other Southsider to me. You know, I seen a couple of them with MS-13 on them. And on a personal level, you know, they killed my homeboy, but I understand that was politics and he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. One of the homeboys, rest in peace to Spanky from Gilas, OSP. But you know, it happens, bro. So I can't fucking be mad at him for that because that's part of what goes on. What's up, Donnie Dizzle?
What's up, guy?
Man, just chilling like a villain, man. Trying to chill, you know, do my thing.
Same here, man.
Oh, we're gonna bring in fucking Shabaz's fucking homie. Hey, why you tap out last night? You got all mad. You said I'm gone. And for the record, Gunner, it wasn't VO5, it was plus.
Pass on this ring because we know we're always there for each other.
No, I didn't even catch that. My wife got home and I had to get all my shit ready for the next day.
Oh shit, you're married?
Oh yeah.
Shabazz is jealous.
Oh, yeah.
Orale, Ty.
That's
Where
right.
you coming from, Ty?
Right now I'm on 120 passing South Main Street coming out from the Bay Area here.
Oh, that's right. You're on your way home.
Yeah, I'm going to park the truck. Hopefully, not get blown off the freeway because you know the wind's moving.
Oh man, you're moving and grooving right now, shaking and baking, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, Donnie's been taking your place. Donnie's been running some pretty solid lives on Instagram.
Man, do your thing, Donnie, man. I ain't mad at him, man. I hope he does it. I hope he prospers. I hope he does way more than I could ever do because Donnie's a real one, man.
DJ Donnie.
See, unlike a lot of people on YouTube, man, I don't hate, period, plain and simple, man. I want everyone to win. Whether you like me,
that's right.
Whether you hate me, I just want everyone to win because guess what? I am. You know what I mean? And I'm going to do it on my own merit. And I want everyone to win on theirs. There's enough people that like everything, man. And there's enough people to bring a little bit of a different perspective, a little bit of a different situation to the platforms, man. I hope everyone does their thing. And Donnie, of course, I said it in the beginning, is a fucking IG sensation.
Yeah, man.
I heard they call you Mac Mullins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was running all-nighters for like 2 nights straight.
Good Lord, Donnie, go to sleep. I thought in that fashion.
Yeah. I was like, damn.
That's right, man. Peter McGregor, what's up, man? All the way across the pond, man. I send my respects. 10th Mountain Division says, if you ever wanted to know what was on the other side of a glory hole, it's Ty. What on it, Ty? Why you do you like that?
10th Mountain. So that's Army. So the Marine Corps is oorah and the Army is huh. I don't know why they chose that sound, but that's the sound they chose. Because and I know you're already. Yep, there it goes.
It's because Shabazz was right there, bro. They call him the taker and the shaker, the move breaker, right? Hey, when you fucking, you know what I mean? He was your drill sergeant.
No, hey, he broke his foot. I had to carry him. Like, no bullshit. Yeah, I had to help him the last ruck march because he broke his foot.
You broke it off in your ass, fucking with him. It's all good, man. Hey, you know what? You did your thing, Ty. Hey, you came out of it a better man. Hopefully a complete man still. But you came out and you're married. You got your own truck. You're making money, and that's all that matters, bro.
And that's why I'm trying to do my part, trying to help somebody up because I'm winning. Like you just said, I'm winning. So why can't someone else win?
Mm-hmm. We know Shabazz did.
Yeah, you're funny. You're good.
I know. Bang bang. Everybody has to win sometime.
Hey, you know, because I mean, isn't that how it's supposed to go in life? You win, then the next person wins, then the next person wins. One day we all win.
Hey, I heard Shabazz's winning sound was, you know how you guys go hoorah and all that shit? I heard Shabazz's winning sound was like this. Watch, you gotta listen close.
Oh yeah, right.
Was that his winning fucking chant right there?
Nope. His I don't even really remember because it got interesting and basic because well, to me it was a different setting. I don't know how other branches are, but like I was the only guy from California, so everybody was in their little subcultures. And I didn't really fit with all the southern guys, all the guys from Texas and Arkansas, because they had a different mindset. I accepted everybody. So,
turn the music down, Donnie.
I'd talk to anybody.
TV. I have
it down. Thank you.
And it was kind of it was different because there was an omen put out there. It's hard to explain. I could explain it later, but it basically because nobody accepts you from California. I was the black sheep, so to speak.
You had some black sheep in you. I'm gonna tell you that much. Hey, it's all good. Remember, at the end of the day, you're still a little Ty, man. You still did your thing, and don't trip. Potato chip. You know what I mean? You know how it is, what they say about Pringles, right? Once you pop, you can't stop. So you did your thing. You got out of there as quickly as possible. Hopefully with your colon still intact. And everything is everything. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, and then you got that big man complex that said, fuck that. I'm gonna be a truck driver when I grow up. I'm cool.
If you ever saw me in person, you'd laugh because everybody that drives by me, there is actually a style in truck driving called, I'll have to ask Smitty later tonight, but something called the West Coast style. Everybody that is from the West Coast, they sit low in the truck, low ride in the truck. So I sit low in the truck because I can't touch the pedals any other way. So.
Yeah, man. You're just, literally from Shabaz's mouth, you're just a little guy doing big things.
You're funny.
I don't try to be, man. It's just natural. Ty uses a loader to get in his truck. They have to lift him up on a forklift to put him in his truck.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Damn.
they get the strap out, and they hook me up to the forklift, and then pick me up by my belt loop, put me in the truck.
Hey, do you got a parachute right there so you can get out?
Yep, I got a couple of them.
We were almost there, gente, but we weren't quite there. So you already know what time it is, man. We were there, gente. Close, but not quite.
What's cracking?
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Ricky Ross, looking flossy floss in the building. Shabazz himself. What's cracking, man?
Baby Shabazz in the building, you know what I mean?
Man, you jumped in this motherfucker looking fresh to death, man. Shabazzed out for real.
A little something.
Man, you know what I mean? Just a little something.
When I was driving home, I seen that they were already giving funds to have me not even come on.
Exactly, bro. They were almost there, too.
Scandalous.
They were almost at that point where I was going to give you the boot and saucy. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what?
It was almost a rapalapagus, but, it wasn't quite there. Palmetto's already on it. He says, fuck, bro. La tira, Holmes.
Game over.
Hey, so tonight, gente, we're going to play a game tonight. You know what I mean? Because we can't be doing Ricky Ross too dirty. You know what I mean? Because homie, man, he's a supporter. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do cap sessions. Whoever has the best cap on Ross, man, I'll go get him a t-shirt made with whatever cap they want on it. And I'll go get that made fucking tomorrow. Bro.
Hey, send me one too.
Go get it made tomorrow, and I'll show you guys. So let's get on the Vato right here.
I'll keep you posted if I'm not working. I can be part of that, so they can
I'll
smash
tell him.
on me too.
I'll tell him right now, straight up, in a real way. He looks like fucking Osama bin Shabazi. Orale, there we go. They said Ross played the Beast in X-Men.
Hell yeah, that's tight.
This Vato says his sack is better looking than Ross.
Ooh. Straight up Spears.
They said the Taliban's most wanted.
Hey, the Farmetto though.
Orale,
Farmetto
Senor Rojo's in the building.
has a crush on me, bro.
It's all good, bro. Don't even trick. They said Ross looks like fat and saucy.
Have you seen what that dude looks like, Ross? Damn.
I never.
That's a hardcore diss right there.
I love it though, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, Ty and Ross bisexual for sure, for sure. Hell yeah.
Fuck no.
Hey, come over here. I'll be a booty band. I'll bend you over and smash that cheeks.
Hey, they say you look like a
I bet
fucking
you would.
1980s throwback DJ Khaled.
We
We're
the
just trying to win.
We the best. Another one.
Hey, they said fucking Ross. Hey, Gunner Ross said it's so easy even a caveman can do it. Orale, Ross. Hey, Ross sold me some gas earlier today. Sanjo Lifer says, "Get rid of him. Remove him now."
Hey,
Immediately.
I've been bringing you some cash though, man. They fools are on it.
Hey, you do. Hey, bro, you bring me hella cash, bro. You bring me hella cash. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Hey,
And see ya.
10-minute timeout, homie. 10-minute timeout, man. I gotta fuck with my boy Sanjo Life for 10-minute timeout, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, this Vato's gonna end up being my biggest troll ever. He's gonna be like, "Fuck Gunner." All I did was support him. This motherfucker didn't even give me 5 minutes to shine one time for my mind. He's like, "Let me shine." Hey, I'll let you shine real quick. Okay, then I'll remove you again. Orale. I mean, hey, Ross is a good sport, gente, man. He's a good sport. Man. Ty is the only guy that can out-talk Gunner. Yeah, but he ain't talking about shit.
That's right.
Or maybe
That's right.
Is,
That's what makes me. That's what makes me Ty. That's what makes me Ty. Except Smitty. Smitty can out-talk all of us.
Yeah,
Because
Smitty goes,
Smitty's-
huh?
He's
a
an
throwback to way back.
encyclopedia.
Mm-hmm. Orale, man. Horse K. What's that? Horse K. Fobster says, "Hey, Gunner, what's the tattoo style called on your stomach with the red ink blend?" Hey, bro, that's the homeboy did that on his own, man. It's more of a graffiti. It's a mix between a graffiti and Old English style. It's just right off his dome, bro. He does a lot of his lettering. It's all unique, bro. So no one else has this lettering. He made this shit up. I actually think Ross isn't that bad. I don't think so either, Senor Rojo. You know what I mean? I don't think he's that bad either. I think he's cool.
He's back.
You know what I mean? We had to give him a little. We had to kick him out for a little bit, man. But that's the homie, man. At the end of the day, man. You know, Ross is a cool dude, man. This
It's
Ross
like
don't like. Hey, they say you don't like fucking ring stop. You like pepino stop.
Pepino stop, verga stop. It's bomb.
Damn, Belga, stop.
Look at Ty goes. Oh my God, Belga stop.
Oh no, Shabazz stop.
I don't know. I don't habla español poquito.
You don't habla español. You habla Shabasco. No? What's up with the panel? Orale, al compa V. What's happening? Manolo. He said he isn't that bad till he talks.
That's cool.
They're talking about you or me, Ross.
Exactly, Senor Rojo. Exactly, man. Senor Rojo's the real one. And that's the big homie right there, man. I always take a word of advice. Me and him got to talking. It's like, man, Ross really ain't that bad. That's the homie, man. I guess you rub some people the wrong way, and some people feel a certain way, man. And I'm mad at them either. Everyone has their own account of how they feel. You know what I mean? Just like Shabazz was rubbing Ty the wrong way, it'd be going down like that.
No, I got love for everybody, man. Even the people who are mad at me or say things, that's cool. I love them too. We all love. One love.
Look up Palmero said if he see you on the yarda, he'd fucking drop his pedazo and hit you with the menudo real quick. It'd be a wrap.
He wants to whack me out, huh?
It'd be a straight melee going down. It'd be the end to the end of hostilities, huh?
It'd be the end. It'd be
The end, huh? Ross looks like Andre the Giant. Hey, there's other one to say you look like Kamala.
Hey, Yokozuna. Hey,
They said you're Popeye's son. They call you Big Chon Chon.
I don't want his pork chop. I want his life.
They said don't trip, Ross. You sound like Kermit the Frog mixed with Pee Wee Herman. You're trying to get your Mecca like a high, Mecca hiney ho on.
Like this.
Palmetto will mollywop that fool, says fucking CEO. Rakishi. They say you look like a Rakishi with the thong on y todo. Oh my. What are the Jolly Green Giant?
Ross
Exactly
look
what I
like
ate.
me, Fat Joe.
He said you look like Fat. Hey, look at even Donnie's getting in on it. He said you look like Fat Joe.
Ooh.
Back. Lean back.
Hey Ty, I just want to
Yes.
know. So did he use VO5 or Perk Plus?
I don't remember.
Hey, or was it all head and your shoulders?
Nope. That surely was not happening.
Hell no. So when you said something hit you on the back, was it hard or was it limp or I mean or did
No,
what
not
did
on
it
the
be?
back. It wasn't on the back.
Shoulder.
Like, so, arm, but yeah,
On your arm?
yeah, like lower arm.
Yeah.
So
lower-
you got a little arm to arm action.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you would call that. I call that never fucking again. That's not happening.
That was your last shower forever in the army, huh?
No, it's my last shower in that specific area. I got the fuck over in the spot where I knew I was the first guy out of that shower.
So basically they
And
put
I
you in the
didn't-
F and white shower.
Nah,
You
I
functioned
still
alone.
had
You're on
to
walk
get
alone.
that fucker.
Hey, you went
I still
straight
had
to it. You went straight to the administration, got a soft shoe chrono, and you went on walk alone showers, huh?
Man, to be honest, like, because you're on this subject, like, I'm scared to go to jail, dude. Like, I'll tell you right now, like, there's a few things that maybe, but outside of those few things, and that would have to do with my family, dude, fuck that, because I know what's waiting for me over there. Either I'm gonna have to get down, or I'm gonna get put in, or something's gonna get put in me.
Ooh wee.
I know I'm too small to fight, man. I know it. So I tried to.
Hey, you might as well just shut up and take it like a man, huh?
No, fuck that. I'll die on my feet than live on my knees.
Ooh wee. He ain't going
There
out
you
like
go.
that. That's
Okay.
fucking
Sun
Zapata right there. Hey, look at Ross. Hey, they said Ross can hoop tie.
I can.
Probably could. I'm that skinny.
A&B Native American cuisine is buying a family in need gifts and food. That's right, Lucky Local, man. Always doing something positive for the community, man. That's why I fuck with you tough, man. A real one, man. Shout out to A&B Native Cuisine out there in Toppenish, Washington, man. Doing their thing, man. Real good food, real bomb people, real good gente, man, and real good hearts and spirit, man. Nothing like Native American spirit, man. They got it. Even the women hate Ross, says F Sauce.
Damn.
F Sauce, man. F Sauce and Farmetto, they hate me the most.
Hey, that's the North and South collaboration right there. That's the end of hostility. They're trying to remove you out the mierda. Yeah, hey, that don't mean nothing, Ty, because you're a little small dude. I knew a dude that was 4 foot nothing that was in there fucking handling his business. You know what I mean? It sounds kind of like you're defeated. You give up. Like you just want something in you or something.
No. So there, I get told a lot that I get misunderstood because of, I like tattoos, so I got tattoos. And for some reason, to the older generation folks, for some reason, that fucks with their head, and they start thinking that I'm trying to challenge them or something. Like, I try to be very humble. I try not to talk outside of my capabilities, and I try not to put off that I'm a tough guy, because I'm not. I'm just a normal dude. I'm me. Like, I'm definitely one person that nobody can mimic, because I'm that weird and that different.
When it's all said and done, Chappaz had his way. Orale, Central Valle 209 says, if you had to pick between Ty and Donnie to ride with you in prison, who would it be? Come on,
It's
man.
going to be Donnie.
Central Valle. Don Dizzle. Huh, Donnie?
It's going to be Donnie.
That'd be my celly right there, bro.
Yeah, go.
Hey, that's the pocket right there. Orale, Donnie, what's cracking? Pocket?
Unless Gunner needs a sacrifice, then he's going to say, go on, Ty.
Nah, Ty, hey, I wouldn't even, man, you got priors. I wouldn't even have you in myself, because then everyone would think I'd be doing bad things to you, and I'm not, because I don't get down like Shabazz, right? But I mean, hey, you're a white guy, so you'd probably have a lot of money on your books, so I might let you pass for a month or two until I got my fucking stack up, and then once I got my motherfucking locker full, and you can do a push into Shabazz's cell.
See ya.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
They call you Gunner Baz.
Yeah. No. Hell no.
No.
Don't trip. Sonny and I says he'd have your back, Ty. Way back. He said, hey, what's up, Sonny? I see you, my boy. What's good with it? Craig, what's up? Monty Flores tapping in. Orale, El Monty Flores. Mando Castillo, that's right. Valentino Gomez says, the gun, much respect. Boy, Fresno Bulldogs is in the house. Arr! You already know, Valentino. I send my respect. Some of you know I got love for the perro. Chatos, no doubt about it. Mr. Soto says, what's cracking? Gun. Aquí nomás posted up right here, clowning on Ty a little bit, chilling with Ricky Ross, Osama himself, and you already know Donnie, the international fucking IG superstar. You know what I mean? What a panel this is. Bang, bang. Senor Rojo, Ty loved it, and he squealed and squirmed.
Yeah. I'll be on your live next.
Hey, don't even trip, Ty. Don't even trip. I don't care what the fellas say about you, man. You know, I believe you're a real one, and I believe it really happened, but I believe you're really remorseful for
it. You're really remorseful.
This guy.
Look, Ty, this is what happens, man. If anyone tries to take your chon, you just fight them, bro. You know what I mean? You go out swinging. You know?
Oh, yeah, trust me.
Hey, you definitely don't let something fucking press up against your arm and then just act like it didn't happen and then turn around and say, oh, you want to use my zest? You don't do that, right?
No, fuck that.
I guess you learned the hard way, literally, huh?
No. I don't think so. I
Big
think
Al
that.
Trying to take it.
No, I don't even like. I don't know what his first name was, so I can't say his name was Al. But yeah, it was a big ass dude. I wasn't about to fuck with that big ass dude because of an incident bumping into him. Fuck that.
Well, his name was Al Shabazz Bundy.
No.
Okay,
No.
so what do you want for Christmas? Right now, at this point, it's between fucking knee pads and high heels. If you had to go, which route are you going?
Just give me the Palazzo and let's figure it out.
Give him the Palazzo and let him handle it. That's how you do it, man. That's the right answer. Donnie, knee pads or high heels? Which route are you going, my brother?
I'm not going to go for high heels, but
Hey, that's why Donnie would be my seller right there, because Donnie didn't even have to think twice. He said, I ain't going for neither one of those, motherfucker. You got me fucked up. I'm an IG superstar. You got the game messed up.
Mhm.
He said, I need a bitch in high heels on knee pads. Straight up.
Right.
That action,
Yeah.
huh? Donnie. And Ross, we already know what route he went. He got some on right now. Trip out. High heels. And that bad.
It pumps.
Ooh. Damn.
Man, thank you guys for all the support, showing love, man. I appreciate you. Ty, I'm going to give you a pedazo de carne, says the homeboy.
No, I'm
Hey.
good. I'll pass.
You don't want a pedazo de carne?
How's it go? I'll hold.
Oh, you hold?
Yeah, I'll hold.
You got to hold on for dear life because it's going to be a rough shower.
Hey, Donnie, what'd you have for dinner?
I had cheeseburger and homemade fries, Ross.
Damn.
Homemade fries. I ain't mad at Donnie, man. Donnie's living his best life late. He's been winning lately. He got the same old Superman shirt on, but he's still winning. You know what I mean? He's winning. You can't be mad at Donnie. Hey, look, he's growing his brush out. He's macking nightly. You know what I mean? Tomorrow, what's on the menu? Meatloaf and mashed potatoes?
Probably.
You know what I mean? Hey, you got to at least get the mashed potato in weekly. You know, Ty knows all about the mashed potatoes.
Fuck, I don't.
That's what they used to call him in the army. His name was fucking Papa. They call him Papita. Orderly, Rick Riley's in the building. What's up, Ricky? I send my respects. Robert C says Tater Tot. They call him Tater Tot.
Tater tot bomb.
Donnie got a whole pillowcase of mashed potatoes under his bed, man. He's ready. He's set up. Donnie needs to start growing up that Mongolian. Donnie, you're gonna grow a Mongolian?
I don't know how to grow.
You don't know how to grow one? So you're gonna cut your hair bald and just leave a big patch right here on the top and the back and just let it grow, Donnie. Imagine Donnie with a Mongolian and a brocha. Shit, he's ready to hit the yada and function.
Hey, he's Sureño?
Yeah, I've seen a Sureño with a Mongolian.
I know, my homie did that one too.
Yeah, I seen a Sureño with the Mongolian. Real talk, bro. He had a big old fat chongo, fucking big old whip. He looked like fucking the dude from the fucking Mongols fucking patch. Straight up. All tatted.
You ever see when they grew him in the front all the way back?
No, I never seen that shit. That was some Volta shit. But I seen the fucking the Mongolian. No, I seen the Paisas used to have the little bangs and shit that curled and shit. That was the Punch's Pilot. We used to call it the Punch's Pilot. Those are the type of guys you just take their money out of their ankle socks. Period. Plain and simple.
That's it.
Yep. Man, whoever wants to get in here, man, come fuck with your boy one time. You know how we do it. Gunners Collective, man. It's a slow night, man, but we're gonna roll tonight. That's what we do. Ross is a clearance rack Sureño. They said they found you at they said you're a clearance rack Sureño.
Pretty much.
They got you. The homeboys got you 50% off. They said. They said they're one of those buy one Sureño, get one free. You're one
by default.
Yeah. They said you're a fucking buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
Hey, Senor Rosas, homies in the SJ used to have them fucking front S curls. I seen the homeboys like that. They have a fucking little cat in the hat S curl.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that shit. Johnny B, what's up, my boy? We're bringing in a fucking real life villain right here. Big motherfucker.
Ooh,
Sundown.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
What's up, Ricky?
Good.
All right, Gunner, how you doing? Hey, man, your boy's off the hook, man. You're that nut. He's off the hook, man.
Oh man, I don't even know that guy like that. That's
I
the
know.
funny thing.
I read all his like 30 texts, and it's comical, man. You know?
It's weird, huh?
Oh my god, comical.
Yeah, I don't know what his problem is, bro. I don't even know the guy. You know.
I know it's a trip, man. It's like he said he's gonna beat me up.
Oh, he is. Good luck to him.
Yeah, I laughed my ass off, man.
Yeah, man. Don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtains,
I feel sorry for him. You know?
Yeah.
You know, it's like
you know what? I don't feel nothing for him, bro. I just hopefully he gets his shit together because man, it's all bad.
Got problems.
What's up, Sonny?
Hey, Sonny.
What up? Sundown.
What's up, my boy? How you doing?
Right. Hey, nice dog, Ross.
What up?
Ty, I see
thank
you
you,
up
man.
there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Hey, for a minute there, I thought that was a Rottweiler, but that's just Ross.
Not to disrespect. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a
Hey,
tight
what
dog.
you know
that's
about
a little,
the silver
got
bullet
some
in
poodle
boot
in
camp?
The what?
You know what the silver bullet is in boot camp?
We didn't have that. Is
Oh,
it, or is that the peanut butter shot?
No, well, you got those too, but basically the silver bullet is so anytime we would go on a hike, like a long ass hike, if somebody
Yeah.
passed out, the corpsman would have to pull their pants down and shove a silver thermometer up their ass.
Ooh,
Never
really?
saw that.
In front of
No.
everybody. There's no like, you don't pull them off to the side. You don't like, you know, give them privacy. You just they would pull their trousers down and put a thermometer up their ass to make sure they're not going into like having a heat stroke. Because obviously they passed out of heat exhaustion. And,
Yeah.
So tight. Orale. Oh, that's old
bullet.
school right there.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yeah, that's a tight right there. Hey,
For Donnie.
that's the sirena. Hey, so trip out,
Yep.
Ty. So maybe
Yes,
that's
sir.
what. Hey, pobrecito Shabazz, we're giving him a bad name. Maybe he was just trying to give you the black bullet. Maybe he thought
I
you were
don't know.
suffering from heat exhaustion in the
Oh,
shower.
no.
Because you're
Nope.
just a little guy. Maybe he thought you were about to pass out, so he's just gonna give you the black bullet. So that way he can make sure you're all right, bro. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You don't want your comrade to fall out on you. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So don't look at it bad, bro. He's just
This
trying to give you the
guy.
black bullet.
so
You're over here
that-
spitting on his name, defecating on his character. You know what I mean? After you defecated on his fucking bullet.
Hey,
all
that
good
used to
stuff.
happen a lot though. His story is common, man.
Hey.
They call it nuts. They call it nuts to butts.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, when you go to get your shots. Yep.
You go nuts to
Yep.
butts and you walk through.
Hey, what would have been
Let
funny?
nobody put their junk on me though.
Hey, what would have
Hell
been funny if Ty would have turned around on some gangster shit? He'd have been like, "Hey, man, don't put your fucking dick against me." And the dude would have said, "That was just one of my balls."
I'd probably get knocked the fuck out, to tell you the
What
truth.
did
There are a lot of big ass dudes.
What's cracking besides the Hoto Silver Bullets? Hey, you know how we do it, bro. We're just in here clowning, this is the circus. Huh? We're having a little fun. The circus has come to town, and Ty tonight is the black bullet recipient.
Winner of the black bullet, huh?
Hey, Bougie, Beans at work. He'll tap in for the late nighter if you guys want me to do a late nighter. You know, I'll throw a little late nighter tonight after the homeboys from a convict's perspective get it in.
Hey, you didn't do one last night.
Yeah, I did.
I couldn't find you.
You missed me. I fucking damn near cracked my head open and everything.
It was
I fucking
late
fell out my
night.
chair. I went late, bro, because I think Rojo went to like 9:30, 10, and then I jumped on. Yeah, I was on there for like an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yep.
When do you hit your year mark, Gunner?
So if it was on my first channel, it'd be like in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Because I started like 2 weeks after Rojo and Flaco.
Are you gonna count that or no? Are you gonna go with?
I don't know if I should count it from the first channel, because I was only off that channel for 3 days before I started this channel and picked right up. You know where where I left off, because I had 27,000 subscribers on that one.
Yeah.
That one was booming, huh?
Yeah.
But I'm making
cool.
it crack, bro. I think I'm getting close now. I'm up to 20,000 pretty soon.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, you know.
Solid.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I appreciate all the love, man. Everyone show me love. Even Ross. Watch out, Ross. He's always up to no good. Yeah, look at
Always trying to closing that up.
Always trying to show off the little pad and shit.
No, I want to close that off.
Well, handle it.
I don't know how to do that shit though.
Shit, what do you know how to do besides fucking kick it at home and fuck around on YouTube while your old lady makes all the bread?
You know.
Fuck, you need to teach Ty, because Yavata looks like he's going through withdrawals, even worse than Donnie.
Now I run the sober living.
That's a good thing.
That's right.
Man.
Reach it back to the people, man. Reach it back to the people like Ty did Shabazz.
Yep, like Shabazz. I'm gonna find Shabazz and I'm gonna bring him to a theater near you. I'm gonna bring him.
Good luck. Good luck.
Oh, see, there's someone that's on your side right there. The homeboy Slim 916. Ty, see? Hey, see, for every hater you got, man, you got someone on your side. Look, Ty told Shabazz, I won't stand for this, but I'll lay down and take it.
What? Are you watching it?
Yeah.
Excuse me one second.
shit.
Bob Maori, my future man.
Donnie.
Hey, God bless you, brother.
Hey, Sonny.
Bob Maori.
What's up, Ty?
So you were at Paris Island? Oh, yeah, I'm
no,
good.
San Diego.
I
I'm
know
from
you're good,
California.
right? Making
I
sure
went to
Donnie's
San
all right.
Diego.
MCRD.
Yeah, MCRD.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my cousin was stationed at 29 Palms for a minute.
Damn, that sucks. That's the worst place to be stationed.
That's why he got out.
No, you
I
were
don't know.
stationed.
Did you go
You were
overseas?
stationed at 2 black ass palms.
Shit, I was stationed in so Fort Knox, Kentucky. Going to Kentucky, never being to the South,
Bang, bang.
that was a culture shock. Fuck that. Like, get off the
What's in
bus.
Kentucky? Is that the boot camp?
That was, yeah. And you guys also had armor school there. The Marine Corps did armor school there at Fort Knox for the tanks and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did my
But-
schooling on an army base in
right.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Huntsville,
you-
Alabama
you
was
must have been
crazy.
aircraft.
Super racist. No, I was
Yep.
ammo tech.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hey,
the
Sonny,
ammo
did you
techs go
deploy?
where I went.
That bullet hit
Sonny,
your
did you
pocket,
deploy
motherfucker,
overseas?
tight with the black bullet.
Let's go.
I
29
should never
Palmas.
brought up the
This is the longest time Ross has ever been in the panel. ¿Qué pasó? He's gone now. He's gone now.
Hey.
He decided
Hey,
he was time
Sonny,
to
did
go.
you go to the sandbox?
Yeah, I was in Afghanistan.
Salute
Mom
to you,
and
man.
me.
Deja vu.
Thanks, brother.
Because we do the same thing every night, Rick.
No, the question I was going to ask.
Oh, shit.
Did you deploy overseas?
I did. I
Sonny?
was in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan? All right.
Yeah, 2009, in the Helmand province, which is like southern Afghanistan.
God bless you, man. Did
Yeah.
something I couldn't do.
And you made it back, man.
Thank you.
Ty
Thank you.
deployed too. He deployed to the shower one time, and that was it. That's all it took. He met enemy
Yeah.
Got
combat.
a Purple Heart.
Hey, he got hit by friendly fire, and it was over.
You got a purple
Hey,
heart.
he came out the
Got
purple
that
heart, the
mortar
purple heart
round.
recipient. He came out the black colon recipient. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's
That's
all
what they
good, bro.
say.
At the end of the day, man, Ty, you took one for my freedom, and I appreciate you. I highly appreciate you. It's better you than me, brother.
Good
You know what I
guy.
mean?
I know, better you than me,
True.
huh?
Yeah.
True veteran.
Indubitably. I made that word up with you in mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you did. I know you did.
Here we go. BSRR 34, man. He's another serviceman. He says, shout out to you, Hamlin. The praise that was in the Providence. Thank you for your service. That's right, brother.
Yeah, Zabul province was another crazy province. Yeah. Thank you, BSRR 34.
Hey, Hugh, I think in the valley, yeah, the Mexican population, Chicanos is probably the most prevalent. Hey, what's that shit? Is that Utah?
Yeah.
It's the wind. It's the
The
wind.
wind.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting over to my pickup
I
right here.
thought Shabazz was washing your back. I wasn't sure. It says, yeah, the land community is deeper in the valley, bro. In the Bay Area, it's more diverse. And as you go more northern into northern California, it gets a little bit wider. And southern is probably, I'd say, a lot more diverse. So when you look at it, I'd say there's probably 70% Latinos compared to everyone else in California. They're the majority, pretty much. If that answers your question, I'm just trying to.
Has there ever been a mixed AB member, like a black and white?
Oh no, they don't allow that. Yeah, they don't allow that. There was NLR members that were Chicanos, and there was actually a Filipino NLR member. I know that for sure. But as far as like AB, that's one of their bylaws is you can't be of mixed race.
What about what if you're married to like a black woman or?
They don't condone that either.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I had a homeboy, right? It was a trip because my homeboy Lanny grew up with him my whole life, and his brother is a homeboy. His brother is a northerner and with the business, bro. And Lanny was with the business. That was his older brother. You know, they were just both with the business in the neighborhood, well-known hands, everything. But his brother went the white route where he went a northern route, and it was all good. And they'd both be in and out of prison. And Ryan, which is my boy Lanny's brother, he always rode northerner. And then when fucking Lanny got out, He had lightning bolts on his neck, a swastika, all that. You know, straight white boy, long hair, big old whip, looked the part. But everyone knew that he had two baby mamas. They were both Mexican, and his wife was black. And I remember we went to his house for Thanksgiving one time. I was like, this is a fucking trippy shit. You got one guy with the swastika on his neck. His old lady, she's fucking cooking ham hocks and macaroni and cheese. Fucking his kids are running around there Mexican as fuck. I was like, damn, someone's getting whacked in this household.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got put in the know when I covered that tattoo when I did, Gunner, if you don't remember.
What was it? Did you say Amor Shabazz or what?
No, like a dumbass, because I'm Irish blooded and I didn't know much about shamrocks. I put a 3-leaf shamrock on me. I had to get it covered because I told you about it.
Yeah. Well,
I kept getting pressed up by all the other dudes. Well, I mean, I'm not about that. And then when I got told that that's what that represents, I'm like, wait a minute. I got it signifying that there's three brothers, me and my 2 brothers that are twins. That's why I got 3 shamrocks. Well, come to find out, it doesn't work that way.
Hey, Fish Slayer, I am ready for Christmas, man. Definitely ready. Broke as a joke, but ready. Daniel Fonte says, salutes from Tahiti. Who can point to it on the map? Me neither. Mike Wallace is pressed up by the other dudes. That's right. Good evening. Rick Riley says, Tim Hennessy from the Inland of Empire. Brenda Love says, that Renee Sundown's book, Thief on the Cross. She's out there repping your book, Sundown. Definitely, if you haven't tapped in, his book is called A Thief on the Cross. Part 2 is coming soon. Movies in the works. Things happening, man. You'll see. Definitely. And we're bringing in the ghetto superstar himself.
Ghetto superstar.
Mister, I just tore the whole wall down and built a fucking condominium.
I wish. I'm not a carpenter, man. I'm not like Jesus.
Well, you got money, bro. Hire one. There's hella paisitas right there in Bakers.
No, I want to, but my girl, she doesn't like that shit, bro.
She wants you to do it?
Nah, she wants to get like a professional, but I said little paisitas will do it quick. But she's like,
they'll fucking build it in fucking 3 days.
I know,
it'll
but
fall
she's
down
a lawyer,
4 days
bro.
later, but shit. You'll be styling for 2 days.
Man, I want to learn that shit, bro. But I mean, I'd rather have somebody do it that knows what they're doing. You know
bro, ain't no one fucking with no paisas, bro. I'm building a house. I seen a house get built in like a day, bro. A day and a half.
Right? No, you're quick.
Yeah, they were pouring concrete one day. The next day, fucking people were moving in. I said, what the fuck?
Nah, for real. I'm gonna have to get them though. I'm what I'm gonna do.
Me and my wife just went to go look at houses today in North Carolina.
Oh, bro.
I found a dope 4-bedroom on an acre of land for $187,000.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, what?
Bro, we're like really thinking about putting a request.
$180,000.
Oh, bro, bro, you can't beat that, bro.
Beautiful.
Hey, North Carolina's tight. I was out there as a youngster, like I said, when I went on the run. That's where I ended up. And fucking, it's nice out there, bro. It's different, but it's nice.
Bro, we just got a sober living house in California, 4 bedrooms, $495,000.
Yeah.
And that's not bad right there.
Wow.
That's not a bad price in California.
Yeah, but man, $187,000 and fucking
that's what I'm saying.
With an acre of land.
That's crazy.
Oh man, you got to do a move. And how many square footage is the house?
I think 1,700.
Oh yeah, you're not bad. You're chilling.
Yeah.
That's like what, a 3-bedroom?
Good.
4-bedroom.
4-bedroom? Oh, you're good. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. You're in the mix.
But living in North Carolina,
man,
man,
bedrooms are a little bit smaller, but the master bedroom is a freaking beast.
And that's all you really need. You guys got kids and shit?
Garage. Was that?
You guys got kids, or it's just you and your lady?
No, I got an 8-year-old son. Yeah.
Oh yeah, boom! You get the little room. You got a room for an office, studio, and
exactly.
You're good to go.
Yeah.
Here's a question for Sundown. You see it, Sundown?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Well, what is Mundo's Chronicles?
That's Mundo from the M.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was putting out like episodes.
That was his show.
Episodes and stuff.
I think I listened to one. Hey, the guy has a lot of information. You know, he has a history book. I can't take. I mean, the fact that he testified against everybody, gave him time. But when he was with the business, he was with the business.
Oh, definitely.
You know?
Were you locked up with him, Sundown?
Yeah.
No.
I was locked up with him, and I was on the streets with him. You know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was wiggling.
Yeah, he was with the
everywhere.
business. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
That's why he was able to testify.
you could. I've never had a bad word to say about that man. But everyone knows what he's done. You know, that's his thing, and he's gonna live with that himself. To each their own, and they'll live with that. It's not like I'm gonna go out there and rob a bank with them, right? But here's my thing. Here's my thing. The only thing where me and him differed on opinions was when he. It seemed like he tried to glorify one side over the other when it's all the same thing. You know.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing that I had discrepancies with. I didn't hate him for it. I was just like, bro, you're for someone that has that much knowledge, you know better. Come on, stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Gracias, Matthew.
I think it's a natural bias, though, bro. You know what I mean? I think it's a natural bias. I think, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, no, it's in everybody, bro. Like if I'm in a fucking chat, bro, and there's 3 norteños and 3 sureños, and we're going to be talking about the good points of the north, and they're going to be talking about the good points of the sur, and it's not that we're hating on each other. It's just that we're always going to have that little burning fire in our heart for where we come from, right?
Exactly.
But bro, when you're of an elite level and you're in an organization that's bigger than all that, bro, and you're still playing those type of games, you should be, and you're that old, you should be well versed and of a know, bro, to know that. Come on, that's the shit you're talking, bro.
Yeah,
you're pushing an agenda. Yeah, you're pushing in an agenda that is not filling you at all. So it's like, but I understand.
That's like Sundown saying that the ML only killed one of them. You know, like
I'm
gonna say that.
They killed quite a few of us.
The problem is that a lot of people will just listen to him based off of, just his word without actually looking into it. You know.
Yeah, we killed quite a few of them. They killed quite a few of us. And the thing is Mundo himself. I listened to one of his things, and he was saying about one of the Emmas that we killed, and that wasn't Cheyenne. And so I said, how could he be saying this, admitting that we had killed this guy, and yet go on to saying his other stuff that we never killed more than just Cheyenne?
Well, so what he always tried to say was that they were labeled an associate or were not even an associate, but administration thought they were, right? That's man. My Theo was an original Northern Structure member that all he hung around with was C's. They'd all get out, come to his pad when he got out. In my spill tomorrow, I talk a little bit about it. These are the guys I grew up around. I would see them when I was a little kid, get out, big old whips, got birds on them, fucking NF on their face. They'd get out, kick back, they're nodding out on his porch, they're chilling, they're having a good time. And I'm telling you, man, these guys had some hits under their belts, personally that I've heard them discuss amongst each other. I wasn't supposed to be listening, but I was. So there's no way that man could say, that out of the fucking 50 years of fucking back and forth, there was only one casualty.
Exactly. There was a lot more. There was a lot more.
Yeah. You can't call it a war, bro, if people bodies ain't dropping. Then that ain't a war, that's just a bully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was more than a handful, and I don't really care about it, anymore.
Yeah.
In the sense that I'm not hung up on it like he is, you know what I mean? No. He's hung up on it, But the guy has some knowledge, and
he definitely was there. He definitely is. I mean, hey, speaking of him, because this movie he plays a character in this movie, or a character was played based on him in this movie. Sundown, talk about American Me from your perspective. What did you think about that movie? I know you've watched it.
Well, it was entertainment, and it wasn't all factual. It was one-sided, and the actual killing of the character who they claimed to be the leader of the M, I forget what they called him in the movie.
Santana, that was Cheyenne.
Yeah, he was supposed to be Cheyenne. We actually killed him, so that part was kind of true in a sense.
He got killed in Chino and Palm Hall.
Yeah, Palm Hall, and Manzanas and
Crackers and all them.
Yeah, all them guys were involved. Joker
was there?
Anyway,
was there?
Yeah, it was too much butt fucking, man, as far as I was concerned. You know what I mean?
And they paid the price for that.
Yeah. A couple of people got killed. Advisors on the movie, people who were involved with that movie, got killed.
That's crazy
because of that. Whether they put that stuff in there, or it was the film directors and shit like that who put that shit in there. But that wasn't, they could have left that shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
frivolous, man. That was a frivolous scene that they should have never involved. It held no merit in the movie. Like there was no
No, it
reason
didn't.
for that. They just
made
tried
it
to
look
get a
like-
little Hollywood with it, and they paid the serious price for that.
Yeah,
And
people
here,
got-
this is how you have to know that it was Hollywood, because they had the timeline messed up. Because when the Vato said, "Hey, they're just a bunch of lame farmers from the north," speaking on the NF at that time wasn't even from the north; they were from the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that right there tells you, man, there wasn't no Norteños or Sureños at that time. The NF was just starting out. It was just NF. And it wasn't even NF. It was LNF in the beginning. And
Yeah.
so there was a lot of other things that
Yeah,
went into it
man.
even before, prior to that. So they
Yeah.
had the timeline mixed up. And I think they did that for certain reasons, because it was, like you said, one-sided.
Yeah.
But they didn't even do that side justice like they should have, you know?
Yeah, they wanted to make it more dramatic and shit like that. But actually, the NF started out as a political group. Fighting for the rights of the people.
Yeah,
But it's-
Stomper, I know that story. I know Sundown knows that story. Maybe Sundown could break the story down a little bit better than I can. I know the story, though, about the zapatos, the shoes, the shoe war, how it started.
Yeah, that
The
thing has
robot.
been told in so many different ways, and the actual
Yeah.
truth about it is that it was a pair of shoes that were borrowed. You know what I mean? And weren't given back, and that wasn't the real reason behind the war. But it got to be called the shoe war.
Yeah.
It was going to happen anyway. Whatever was going to go down, it was going to go down on that day. Everybody stayed back from the movies. The MN went to the movies. The NF stayed back. They got their weapons ready. And when they came back on the movies, they moved. They hit in mass. Bam. Hit everyone they could. And that was the beginning of it.
And it's just like they say in there's just a lot of different stories, man. It's always going to be told from a different perspective, and it's always going to be told with a little bit of a bias. Just like everyone believes that September 16th is, the Independence Day, the day the NF showed their independence. But actually, that was September 15th. The write-up said September 16th because they were all slammed in the oil and got their write-ups that day. But it actually happened the day before on September 15th.
Yeah.
If I recall, from what I've learned,
Yeah.
And everyone claims September 16th because it correlates with the Mexican independence. And of course, but it actually occurred on September 15th, the day before. And then they were slammed in the oil and all received their 115 on the 16th, which was dated the 16th. So, of course, it's going to show 16, but it was the 15th.
Yeah, and I wasn't there, so I can't really speak that much on it. Other than what I was told, and I was told, with a prejudiced view too, in the sense that it was glorified,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta always look at things, realistically, Like you said, it happened on the 15th. The paperwork said the 16th, but it was actually the 15th, And the reason behind it wasn't actually a pair of shoes, although I was told it was a pair of shoes, But it's just the way it is, man. Everybody has a different story about it. If I was there, I could say more.
Yeah. I think every Chicano movie, every movie where Mexican American gang members, the lifestyle is portrayed, everything has its good points and its bad points. Whereas the homeboy here said American Me was disgraceful with the Chiruju cosas. Yeah, that's understandable. Blood and Blood Out had about the same amount. And it was that right there was a comedy. That's the way I looked at it. But all of these movies have some good points. I'm just happy that the Chicanos got their light shined on them just for a little bit,
Yeah. Hey, Sundown, was there ever back in your day? Was there ever like a possible like into hostilities or anything like that? Or
Well, that was what Cheyenne was trying to do, and they say that Joe Morgan actually pulled the rug out from under it. You know what I mean? And a couple other people because and it ended up getting him in the cross. I don't think that they actually meant for him to get killed, but they didn't want a peace, and but Cheyenne
there's money in war.
time, man. Cheyenne was political thinking. He was like some people try to make him sound like he was this beast, but he was political thinking, and he wanted to try to get everybody together for two reasons. One, it was more power, of course that's the one reason, but there was also the political aspect of it. the fighting for the rights thing in
Orleans City.
Yeah, so he was trying for a peace. He was trying for an end to hostilities, and because of they hit a couple of brothers while he was in the process of the talks, he got crossed up, and they went out and killed him. They said, "Okay, revenge. We're going to kill you." So, he was.
It was basically behind two brothers being hit.
Yeah.
Two brothers got hit, and that's what it was about. It wasn't about no shoes. It wasn't about nothing. It was about Joe putting a hit on two brothers and having them hit, and it basically put Cheyenne in the cross when he was trying to just peace talk it out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly why it's always tit for tat, bro. And again, that leads to the incredibility of Mundo's story. When you think that they just hit Cheyenne, that was it. When two were hit, they hit him, and they also hit a couple of his bodyguards.
Yeah, they threw his bodyguard over the tier too.
Yeah, there was a lot of people hit. See, certain people are laced up in history. It's always going to be biased if it's told by your people, because they're always going to shed a good light on your people. But to know the correct history, you have to really sit down and hear it from every different aspect, and then pick the truth out of it. There's always three sides to every story. There's yours, and then the truth. So you kind of take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and make your truth out of it. So no one's ever going to know exactly the reason behind it. But I think Sundown hit the mark pretty dead on what it was about.
Yeah.
Have any of those guys ever talked about it? Any of the actual hitters have any of them ever?
Yeah, I knew them all. I did time with them all. They were my brothers. We broke bread together. We did things together. We went to war together. You know what I mean?
I just put a picture, Sonny, of Cracker's grandson on my members live the other day. He's wearing a beanie. Baby Crackers. That's his grandson. His whole family's with the business, bro. They've always been with the business. The Vindiolas, well-known family out of Fresno, bro. They're actually from down south. That's where they originally originated from. That family. Yeah. They migrated to Fresno.
Do they still have that influence? That family?
That family has a lot of that influence within the Bulldog faction. They're looked at as, just down all the way down the line. They're looked at in high regards because their grandfather, Big Crackers, bro, he was fucking a hitter for the NF for.
Yeah, all of them were actually Shadow, Indio, Crackers. Herman really not so much, but Shadow, Crackers, and Indio they were with it, man. Those were some warriors, and I was on the streets with Indio and in prison, but we did some things together, and Indio was with it. All of them were with it. They were all with it. Like I say in my book, I never knew a Vindiola that wasn't bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. They were all
down Gunner. Who was more ruthless, Vatos back then or now? It's eras and times, bro. There's ruthless Vatos in every single era, all the way from now to back then. But times dictate ruthlessness, meaning certain times it was more on. Wartime was more.
We were actually at war.
Yeah, they're actually at war. It was kind of fucking get in the yard, pedazos, let's get it. Whereas towards the 80s, everyone was getting slammed down, so you don't hear much about the 80s. It was still happening, but it calmed down. You got into the 90s, it was more of a norteño sureño war thing. All the carnales were all slammed back on both sides in the shoes. And then as you get into now with this end of hostilities, so I would say the most ruthless era was probably the 70s, because that's when they were implementing the war.
Yeah, we were in the war. Plus, my group, we were the ones that hit the streets and organized, and we were at war with them over the streets. We were establishing regiments. They were establishing regiments. We were fighting over turf. We were killing each other, and also what I didn't like was that we killed a lot more of our own than we did of them. In the process, but. Yeah, the reason why I would say that we were more bloody is because we were at war. You know what I mean? And that was what we were taught. And that's what we were with it. We went for it. That's what we wanted. And
when you're the minority, when your group is the minority, there's no room for it's just like a machine. If any fucking screws loose, what happens? The whole machine falls apart, doesn't run, right? The car doesn't run. Once one thing breaks, everything starts breaking. So it has to be a well-oiled machine. That means every part has to run accordingly, and it has to play its part so that the machine runs. So the Northern movement was more based on, or the NF movement at that time was everyone being up to par and being of the same mind and push. And that's what the whole thing was based on. Like, we're pushing together as one. This is what it is. Let's do this. No questions asked. Whereas with down south mentality was where they were definitely with the business, treacherous, but they were so spread out. So many of them, they had a lot of internal things going on, and to them it was more about money and getting that money on the yards and holding them yards down so that they could keep generating that fucking money. Whereas the northern was like, we're trying to establish yards for our safety and security, or we're going to be eradicated. And so that's where it's not one is more dangerous than the other. Some were fighting for their lives, some were fighting for the bread, you know?
Yeah, we were at war, and we were establishing regiments, and it was power. It was all about power. You know, there were some vicious murders, you know, but I think some of the most vicious murders I ever seen were upon our own. You know, what we committed upon our own.
Yeah.
You know,
That's crazy.
that's always the way it is. You know, because you want to install that fear in your soldiers that look, if you don't toe the line, this could be you. You know, so toe the line. You know,
That's crazy.
yeah. Yeah,
JM says, from the history I was brought upon, I was informed that Shoeshine Joe lent his shoes and the guy kept them. That was the final straw that broke the camel's back. So NF made the plan to hit him.
There was a pair of shoes in there, but that was not the reason. You know, there was a pair of shoes. Yeah, the guy loaned the shoes. Yeah, the guy, either he kept them, there was a promise of some dope because of a visit. Hey, I want the shoes for a visit. I'll kick you down. Dude said, hey, give me the shoes, give me the dope. And he told him, kick rocks, you know. But they were going to get busy anyway. The plan was in the works to get busy anyway. Because they were not having it no more. They were not being ordered around anymore. They were not letting the mafia tell them what to do anymore. You know, they had it. They said, that's it. You know, it's time for us to rise up.
Were they already NF at that point? It was already
Yeah. It was called, in the first, like Gunnar said, it was called La Familia Mexicana. You know?
Okay.
And then it became Nuestra Familia Mexicana. Then they dropped off the Mexicana and just went with Nuestra Familia. You know, and it went through different systems. It began as a political organization. You know, the guys that started it were Emmett. You know, there was a split.
Henry I.
You know, there was a split in the Emmett, and so the guys from the Emmett, they started the Nuestra Familia. You know, and it started getting more towards the north as Babo got in, and in the 70s was more northern recruits than before with the southern guys. So it was in the 70s that we started concentrating more on northern recruits. Although we were still taking southern recruits and had a lot of southerners in the ranks.
Yeah.
There were a lot of brothers and a lot of leaders who were from the South. Babo was from Santa Barbara. You know, that was considered the South.
Yeah.
Babo was from San Diego. You know, San Diego and Santa Barbara. You know, Death Row Joe was from Chiquez. You know, Oxnard. So we, you know, it was, but see, we were not a gang. We were a criminal organization. We were involved. We were interested in organized crime. You know, that's why we weren't a gang. You know, I mean, although we're called a gang, prison gangs. You know what I mean? But we were a criminal organization. You know, and that's what we were, and that's what the NF still is, a criminal organization. Will always be that. You know, so that's the difference.
That's crazy.
Hey, JM, you're correct. You're absolutely right. They would have the correct dates, but that's actual, bro. That's actual and factual, bro. It did actually occur on September 15th, bro. And they were slammed down. The cops were in the process of slamming everyone down, getting the yard clear. It took a while. And by the time that they wrote them up, they did put an incorrect date of September 16th, whereas they should have put the 15th.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you know, and it's all matter of record, you know what I mean? So I'm not divulging anything that isn't known. You know what I mean?
I'm on my life.
It's already out there, you know what I mean? It's just a matter of research. You know, if you look it up, it's out there, you know? So I'm not saying anything that isn't a matter of record. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm up here saying, well, sometimes I do, you know. I make that judgment of whether it's okay to say it or not to say it, you know. But pretty much everything that I'm talking about is a matter of record. you know, and public record, you know.
What about
So-
like you know, you have like guys that turn informant, they start working with the cops. Has there ever been a case where, I mean, I don't even know if it would benefit them, but has there ever been a case where a Norteño or an NF member started working with the ME, like giving information, you know, kind of for whatever reasons?
Yeah,
I don't
we
see
had
why,
what we
but
call traders, you know, who sympathized with the ME. Supposedly Black Jess, that was why they killed him, supposedly. You know, so yeah, there have been a couple of cases like that, you know.
okay.
But you know, the worst thing that happened was in the 90s and the 2000s. You actually had guys that were actually working for the FBI and setting brothers up. You know what I mean? They were setting them up and, you know, having meetings, calling them to meetings that were being filmed and taped and everything else, you know, because they were working for the FBI. And that's also a matter of public record, you know. But
Yeah.
and that's how they got that all that. A lot of that came out in Black Widow and the Black Widow trial, you know, the Black Widow thing. Yeah, so that was bad. You know, don't give somebody else your time. Do your own time. You know what I mean? If you're
Exactly.
gonna do something
Yeah.
and you get busted for it, do your time. Don't give it to somebody else. You know,
Yeah.
that I cannot abide, and I will not abide. You know, but yeah, just, you know, if you're gonna play the game, play it and expecting, you know, that you could be killed, it's kill or be killed, and you could spend your life in prison. I spent 33 years of my life in prison, the last 18 flat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so I was going in for like 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, 18. You know what I mean? And but that
Life on
was,
the installment plan.
yeah, that was the choices I made.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? I never gave nobody my time. I did my time. I caught more time when I was in, because that was sometimes the price you had to pay. You know, but I went in with eyes wide open. You know, and I believed in what I was doing. You know, it's the way it is. I saw a lot of crap, you know, and I didn't blame a lot of guys for leaving. You know, I mean, matter of fact, I used to tell guys, you know, in the meetings and shit like that, I would tell them, hey, if there's anybody here that's not in it for the long run and not serious, do me a favor, go to your cell, pack your shit, and go. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be looking for you. You know what I mean? As long as you
Yeah,
ain't
Bob.
pointing at somebody or jumping out of some bushes, raping somebody, goodbye. God bless you. This wasn't for you. You know what I mean? I don't want you here if this isn't for you. You know, I only want to be with guys who are as serious as I am. You know, as dedicated as I am. You know, and then there were some assholes, you know, that caused guys, good brothers. They put good brothers in crosses. You know, guys who were loyal and dedicated. You know, and they ended up getting put in crosses and shit, man. And I don't blame them for leaving. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, I wish I'd been there to be able to take care of that. But you know, there's a lot of stuff you got to look at, man. You know.
Hey, for those of you that don't know, also let me cut in real fast. Sundown say this. Sundown does a lot of reaching back to prisoners that are still incarcerated, people that are trying to fight their cases, people that have nobody. There's a lot of guys that are in jail, man, that ain't got no familia on the streets. They've lost family while being in there. They ain't got nobody. So what Sundown does through his ministry is does reach back to those guys, keeps in communication with them, hooks them up with pen pals, looks out for them, sends them packages. Everything takes money. So of course he's not asking for nothing, but again, all proceeds from his book, all proceeds, anything sent does directly go to incarcerated people, prisoners that are trying to, you know, at least fucking enjoy a fucking honey bun every once in a while. You know, if not fucking fight their case from the inside. It's hard when you have nobody. A lot of people have been in the situation where it's just like you can't get a hold of nobody, you get cut off, people move, you lose numbers, and you're stuck like Chuck, man. You gotta, you know, a lot of people are, I'll just go in there and hustle. Yeah, well, sometimes there ain't no hustle when you're in the oil for a year, you know, and you ain't got and you're on your last piece of deodorant, and there ain't no homeboys around you. So bear that in mind, you know.
Thank you for saying that, because
that's true shit, man.
Yeah, you know, like when I got out, you know, I was done. Even though I was done and I retired, you know, I said, all right, I'm retired because I got the right to do that. I couldn't walk away. you know, I had to still reach back because I can't turn my back on all these guys that I did all this time with and I done all this stuff with, you know. So how can I help them? I'm not going to go out here and kill for you. Well, you know, maybe I shouldn't say that, but anyway, I'm not going to go out here and do illegal stuff for you, but how can I help you? You know what I mean? And like you said, so I started a ministry. And the main thing I do, aside from sending packages and taking phone calls and hooking them up with people and stuff like that, is the legal work. You know, I help them with their appeals and stuff like that. You know, guys who their appeals already lost. You know, they've been in there for 20 years. I got to get in there and bring their appeal back to life, get them out. You know, that's what I do. I'm going to court right now for the state bar is after me because they say I was practicing law without a license, but I've never told anybody that I was a lawyer. You know what I mean? I've never said, hey, I'm a lawyer. I've said I'm better than a $50,000 lawyer because I am, you know, but I've never said that, but because I've won so much, you know, they came after me, you know, and so now I'm in court, been going
crazy.
to court. Yeah. You know, they don't like it. You know, they don't, you know, when you're helping prisoners, it's not a popular thing. You know, but
it is to me. Shit.
Yeah. But every time I win and I get somebody out and I help somebody out, it's like bringing somebody back to life, man. You know,
definitely, man.
Yeah, you know, for the lives I've taken and stuff like that, it's my way of paying back. You know what I mean? Of just giving back and helping. You just got to do it. You can't just walk away. And I wish people would understand that these guys are going to get out someday, and the way they get out, you may make the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The kindness that you show them could make a difference in the type of man that comes out. You know?
Hey, that's a trip, JM, because I do I do too, brother. And it's recognized, Holmes. It's always going to be like that. It's always going to be like that.
Yeah.
What's cracking with it,
that's
though?
crazy.
Yeah, and when it gets to the NF and the MS stuff, and it's always good to hear your history. It's always good to know, to be educated, you know. But there's a lot of other things going on in life today to be educated on, as far as fucking getting out there and getting your ass up, stop being lazy and getting a job and buying a home like Sonny's doing, living your best life, becoming an international porn star like fucking Donnie. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on in this world.
Long Dong Donnie.
Yes, I just wanted to put that out there because, you know, Sundown does do a lot for the community. That's why I don't mind, and I love bringing him on the platform so that he can speak his piece. He can educate the people, and that's the homie, man. Yeah. He's always welcome, no matter what. No doubt about it.
Yeah,
and that's how I do it, man.
You know, I know that's people.
That's one of the hardest. I think that's one of the hardest things to
answers. No. I ain't gonna tell them where the bodies are or anything like that. But,
no, man. We leave those where they lie, you know.
Yeah, but the questions that I can't answer, I'll happily answer. You know what I mean?
No doubt about it, man.
It's hard to leave your brothers behind. That was one of the times that I went through my worst depression is when I got hurt and I wasn't able to go back to Afghanistan, and people thought I was crazy. Like my parents were like, "Why would you want to go back?" And
you
it's because you know the risk, but you have people that you care about that you become brothers with, and so you don't even think about dying. You don't even think about what could happen out there. You think about wanting to be there with your brothers, and so it's a hard thing, man. When you have somebody that's still there, you know, like Gunner has family, you have family, like
that's exactly
it's
what
a crazy
it's like.
feeling.
Yeah,
it's a
what
crazy
you felt for them, you know, and that's what you guys went through war together and shit like that. Those are your brothers. You know what I mean? And so I understand exactly what you're saying. You know what I mean? You want to go back to your brothers, you know, you want to be with your brothers. You want your brothers to come home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Some people can walk away. I can't. You know, it's not in me.
Yeah.
You know, and so I do what I do. You know, and
that's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. You know, but you know, I wasn't a nice guy always, you know what I mean? But you know, by the grace of God, though, and that's all the grace of God. It's all the grace of God. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If God wasn't real in my life, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You know? But it's because God is real in my life that I'm able to do what I do. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's the grace of God. You know? So, you know, sometimes people think that, you know, I should give more to that, but I'm not Billy Sunday. I mean, I'm able to reach more people by not being Billy Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I
I
speak
do
their
agree.
language. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I don't push nothing on anybody. There'll come a time when we can have that talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And we have that talk. But yeah, I know
but
what you
they'll
mean.
open up to you.
Yeah, about leaving your brothers behind.
Yeah, it took me a long time to talk to anybody. I didn't talk to anybody that for a long time until I met actually a veteran who
Yeah,
was also a therapy counselor that was doing therapy. But
yeah,
before then, I just felt like people were just trying, they just
yeah.
want to hear my crap, and it's like,
Yeah, it's a
but
serious thing, brother. I feel you, man. I mean, it's
yeah,
and that's what it's like for a lot of prisoners too. They're that PDS, what do they call PSD or whatever, post traumatic syndrome, PTSD.
PTSD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PTSD.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a very real thing. Not just for soldiers, but for prisoners too.
yeah, yep,
Because you go do a long time and stuff like that. There was a point when I didn't want to come home. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
thought I was fighting a life sentence, by the way, before I got out. At the end of
Wow.
18, I was facing another life sentence because I was going to court and cited for a case I caught. And I thought I was going to beat the case anyway. But I thought, I don't want to go home. Because if I go
Yeah,
home the way I am right now, I'm just going to go out and kill a whole bunch of people and come back and have to start all over again, because I had a
yeah,
lot of people that I needed to go find, My wife was
yeah,
murdered just before I got out. Right? So anyway, but I didn't want
yeah,
to. I said, why go out? Just stay here. You're comfortable. Just go ahead and stay. You know, and that's
yeah,
you got to be crazy to say that. To say just stay in prison, but that's what happens. To
yeah,
some people. But thank
yeah,
God, by the grace of God, like I said, God came into my life. I met my wife. I didn't meet her. I always known her, but she came back into my life. She came
yeah.
into my life again. I had known her when she was 14 years old. Anyway,
Wow.
and so these things work to help give me something to want to come home to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I
It's
came
that
home.
environment. I think that kind of environment will make you do and be crazy. It really
Yeah,
will.
and that's why
There's
it's
a
good for
weird.
people to get involved with prisoners and soldiers and people like that to give them
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? There's some good men back there. Just because they're in prison,
Yeah.
and they may have done some stuff in
Believe
their
it.
lives, but there's some really good guys back there, man.
Yep.
There really are. They're real men.
Yeah.
There's a lot of assholes back there too. There's some guys back there, like I used to say, that somehow the walls fell down and the guns fell in our hands. There's some guys I couldn't let go home. You know what I mean? I'd
Yeah.
have to shoot them. You say, you can't go. Why? Because I know what
Yep.
you're going to do. You know what I mean? You're going to go out there and hurt innocent people. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
would have to
Yeah.
shoot them, not let them go home. But there are
Yeah.
guys in there that do deserve to come home. Do
Yeah.
deserve a second chance at life. A third, fourth, fifth chance at life. They deserve it. And if people
Yeah.
would take time to get involved with prisoners, uh,
Hit my
they would
Instagram 624.
they
Make a
would
big
find
difference.
there's some good people in there, and they can
Yeah.
make a
Definitely,
difference. They could help a person.
definitely,
Help a
man.
person
Yeah.
find the
It's all
will.
about reaching back, man, and helping each other out, and especially times like this.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
Yeah.
it's about,
especially
man.
like this right now.
It's crazy. I don't know if it's like this in prison, but in Afghanistan, man, like you want to go home the entire time, but then
Yeah,
there's this weird moment, like about a week, maybe even about 3-4 days before you actually come home, that you
yeah,
don't want to go home. You want to
yeah,
stay. You get this weird feeling of like
yeah,
man, like no, I'm not ready to go back. But the
Yeah.
entire time you're ready to go back, you're
It's like
reminiscing
that in
about
prison
home.
too. About the last week or two, you're like, "Fucking," you're seeing homeboys you got to leave behind. You're like, "Damn, man, I
yeah,
ain't trying to." I had to do that when I was in Nellis and YA. My boy, my best friend, he got there like maybe a few months before I was. They shipped me out of there. And when they came the night before and told me, and I've been waiting for 3 years to go back up north. That's what I've been fighting for the
Yeah,
whole time. When they told me, "Hey, it's time to go," right? Um, that's what happened. I
yeah.
was like, "Nah, I ain't trying to go." Orderly, fuck face
yeah.
McGee. See you later, brother.
Do
And
Yeah,
a
I remember. I remember going through that, and it was just such a weird feeling. Like what the heck is wrong with me?
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, it was an
definitely,
yeah,
man.
adjustment phase too. When I got back, it was really hard to adjust. I had a panic attack buying shoes. Like went into a shoe store and I was freaking out because there was 100 pairs of shoes. I could hear cell phones. I could hear people laughing and talking, and the colors on people's clothing, like all that stuff was just crazy. Yeah. And that was only 7 months of being out there. I can't imagine 18 years straight or 7 years straight. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, you got guys that have been in there for 40 years straight, stuff like that,
Yeah.
Like Hobo,
That's
right?
insane.
Ricardo London, who just got out. Fig, these guys like that, man, who were in there for 40 years,
Fuck. Can only imagine that shit, huh?
Yeah, and now they're out here trying to Hobo. Look how good Hobo is doing. Fig's
he's doing great
world
for the community. He's doing a lot of giving back to the community, man.
Yeah,
he's just a real one, man. And I appreciate guys like that, man, that paved the way in a certain fashion, and now they're continuing to pave the way, but in a more righteous fashion is the way I feel. It's all righteous. At the end of the day, man, if your heart's in it and you were a true believer in your cause, whatever cause it may be, whether it's good or bad in the eyes of the people, it's your cause, man. You got to go with what you know. But I appreciate people giving back.
Yeah, they put that same heart to the new things that they're doing.
Absolutely.
The same heart he had as a soldier and everything like that, he's putting into what he's doing and giving back to the community and helping kids. He works with kids. Fig, book, he donated it and all its proceeds to some youth center, to help kids, right? And he doesn't get a penny from it. All the money from his book goes to these kids. And he's doing other stuff too that he wouldn't want me saying, but he's giving back. I don't know what Ricardo's doing, but you can bet he'll end up being a counselor somewhere.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's a teacher. And so, like I said, they're good guys, man. And they just need a hand. They just need a hand. And everybody should get some therapy.
Yep. We all need it.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, because everybody thinks
Ari Marin, and in that fashion. What's up, Ari Marin? I appreciate everyone in here, everyone looking out, man, showing all the love and respect. It's what it's all about, man. East Salinas Los Vagos 13. Carlos G is in this motherfucker. Like, what's up? It's just 13 on mine. And in that fashion, I wouldn't be here today if old school didn't pave the way. Order the Tupac. We're talking about way before Pac, man, but I got nothing but love for Pac. We're still here. That's right, Ari Marin. We still here, Hums. We're going to continue to push, pull, strive, and do what we do, man. As a gente. You already know what it is, man.
Damn, Johnny, sorry to hear that.
Look at Louis. What's going on with Johnny? He says, my grandma died a month before coming home. Oh, man, Johnny Tafoya. Sorry about that. Yeah, man. It's a matter of time.
Yeah, you end up being a better person and a stronger person for what you survive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and, that's true.
Like all these guys on channels that you see, like Gunner. Look, Gunner, oh my God, Gunner. 11 years old, his shit started young, and look at him now, man, he's a remarkable individual, you know what I mean? You look at Paco and you look at Rojo and the stuff that they went through and look what they're doing now, you know what I mean? And you see the type of people they are, and you get these trolls to get in here and talk crap and shit like that. They don't know shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And their opinions ain't worth shit, but you just look at the people who follow these guys. All these people you see in the comments and stuff like that. There's a reason they follow these guys, because they see that they're good people. You know what I mean? Yeah. They can see the goodness in them. But that goodness is there because of what they went through. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's because of what they survived and all the stuff that they went through. Other people wouldn't have been able to handle it. Not everybody can handle it. You know what I mean? But by the grace of God, they have. You know what I mean? I believe it's the grace of God that they have. And so, when you talk about stories, my story and shit, you look at Gunner's story and that amazes me.
That's a trip.
It's just another story. I just started out a little bit younger than others, but same old story, man. So I tell everyone.
But the fact that it was so young, though.
Yeah,
hey, gracias, Rich, man. I appreciate you, brother.
What something like that does to a 12-year-old, 11-year-old is crazy. Like, my son's about to be 9. I can't imagine in 3 years him going through what Gunner went through. It doesn't even seem real, So it's like, it's awesome. Then to see Gunner all these years later giving back.
Yeah,
That's all
you know,
he's serious about.
hey, I tripped too. I got a 10-year-old daughter, and I'm thinking, damn, 1 year from what she is right now, she's a baby. 1 year from right now, fuck, I was locked up. I'm like,
Yeah.
it was different back then, though. I mean, I was hanging around with 30-year-old homeboys kicking back, thinking I was tough. You know what I mean? And I'm like, my daughter can't even be out of my sight for a couple minutes before I'm tripping, you know?
Yeah.
And it wasn't that my mother and my father didn't try. You know, back in them days, the early 90s, man, we were a different animal. We just did what we did. And
Yeah.
you know,
We still able to run around and stuff like that more than today. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely different now. I used to ride my bike all over the city and just come back when the lights, the street lights went on.
yeah. Well, that's how it was back in them days. You know, when the street lights came on, then it's time to come home.
Yeah.
And you loved it in them summer times when it stood dark late to 9 o'clock. You know, people were out there wiggling.
Yeah. Now it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I get nervous. My son throwing out the trash outside. Like
Exactly, Mikey. Mama tried, man. Mama tried the best she could, man.
Yeah, it's like that
I just
song
wasn't
said,
taking. I wasn't taking. Yeah, man. I wasn't trying to hear what she was hollering, man, when I should have. But at the end of the day, man, I'm still here and I'm doing what I do. So it all worked out. But there was points in my life where it almost didn't. You know what I mean? It almost was all bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
Semper Fi, Joaquin.
Yes, indeed, man.
Yeah.
Daniel Infante, man, I feel for you, my brother.
My favorite Bible book chapter, the book of John in the New Testament, and Isaiah in the Old Testament. Devi, yeah, you can do that. Tim Hennessy, thank you, brother. All you guys, thank you.
Daniel Infante. Daniel, did you go back to boot camp or? Sorry to hear about your dad.
Yeah, I got out for my daughter. Yeah, definitely soldier for Christ, no doubt about it, man. You got to stay watchful at all times. That's right, Sundown. I've got love for the gun and what he stands for today. Gracias, Vince. I appreciate you, man. What I stand for is the people. That's always going to be first and foremost, man. I'm not trying to play anyone out of pocket. That's just what I believe in. I believe in Brown before it all. You know what I mean? I believe in my people. Not saying that every other race, every other people aren't good too. Everyone's got good in them, man. Everyone's, about theirs. I'm just going to stand for mine and make sure that our voices are heard too. Period. Plain and simple. Right off the top.
That's right.
Orderly, gracias, Rich, for shooting that game, man. Appreciate you, bro. What we got going on, man? Donnie,
what are you doing up there, Donnie?
He's up there playing fucking Call of Duty.
Nah, I'm not playing on Call of Duty.
You know what? All this is, the greatest thing about everything, though, these shows and all that other stuff, is they've all become platforms for Donnie Mullins.
Yeah.
They brought us Donnie. I like that kid the first time I saw him, man. Yeah. I like you, Donnie.
Same here, Charlie.
Man, appreciate everyone. Man, Mr. 209 says Donnie's playing Call of Booty, not Call of Duty. Fuck, if someone touched my little one, I turn into the what was that? The postolero on him? Bro, I don't even like to think about things like that because I'll go to prison forever, bro.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever. They wouldn't even give me a try to throw me straight on fucking death row because it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I had a homeboy.
You ever seen that video?
I had a homeboy, man. Let me tell you guys a little quick story. You're gonna trip out on this, Sonny, right? I think I've told it before, but trip out on this. My homeboy, and I'm not gonna say his name because, man, I'm still in contact with him. We just recently got in contact through this shit, man. It was good to see him and talk to him. Fuck, it's been years, man, 30 years. But he, what happened with his story was he had a brother, right? Him and his brother were real close, and his brother was out in the front yard. He was young. The homeboy was like 12, 13 years old. His brother was like 9 or 10 years old. He was out playing in the front yard, and some guys did a drive-by, and didn't involve his brother. His brother was a little kid on a bike, and he got shot, right? And so his family was grieving, and they went through the whole process of the court. The guys got popped. One of the guys, the shooter, got popped, and so he was an Asian guy. So they went through his whole court case, and it was in San Jose, and fucking they ended up fucking cutting him a smooth-ass deal where he ended up getting 16 years or something, and he ended up killing 2 people. He just got a fucking deal, man, and he's seen his family go through this. He's a young kid, so what he did one night is he snuck out through his window with an axe and a fucking garbage bag, and went to the dude's house and chopped his whole fucking family up. Called the cops, sat in the living room and said, "Hey, you guys might want to come because I got a family in fucking the bags right here." The whole family, bro.
Damn.
He was in YA for that
Killed
shit.
the whole family.
Yeah, he was in YA for that shit, man. True
wasn't
story. I read the
playing,
whole
huh?
paperwork and everything. I was tripping, man. He was my celly for a minute. I was like, "Damn, bro, you're with the business." He said, "Nah, bro." He said, "I didn't like to see my mom cry." I said, "Good Lord."
Yeah.
The whole family, bro. Like 4 or 5
Damn.
people. Yeah, cats and dogs and everything. Goldfish and everything.
Not
Sushi
playing,
and that
huh?
motherfucker.
That's
What
I
is it,
used to
Rich,
tell.
man? You're the only one showing love, Rich. I got love for you, my brother. You know what it is,
That's
man. We kicked it.
crazy.
what I used to tell people was, and they knew it too. I tell them, look, you don't want to cross me, man, because when I come, I'm killing everything: cats, dogs, chickens, goats, everything.
Goldfish,
That's
piranhas.
crazy.
Yeah, go, you
Ain't anything in sight.
Spraying raid on the ants.
Yeah, man.
That's
Fucking,
crazy.
hitting the ants with raid. Cucarachas are all getting stepped on. Everything. I'm going to fucking step on the
Yeah.
cat's
Even
tail.
even the
Everything.
goldfish are going.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
Yeah, there's a video. It's an old video from the 90s where this dude, this guy kidnapped this other dude's son and, was doing inappropriate things. And so when they extradited him back, he was waiting on a payphone. He's like waiting on a payphone. And then
Oh, I
when the
saw
cops
that.
are, when the cops
saw
are
that.
walking him by,
Yeah.
turns around, puts the revolver to his head and smokes
Yeah,
him.
blasted him. I saw
Great
that. It
time,
was on-
Jamie
it was
Zombie.
on
What's up,
film.
man? 71st
And
Street,
they
South
knew who
Central
he
LA.
was too. They're like, "Hey, why'd you do that?" Like,
Order the
Yeah,
sushi.
I saw that. I
Yeah.
remember that. I saw that. Guy was on
Yeah.
the playing like he was on the phone, and they came out.
Yep.
He come out blasting him, man. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
There's another story of this guy. He it was either like a fender bender on the side of the road or the car broke down or something. Well, a drunk driver hit his 2 sons, killed his 2 sons.
Oh,
So
man.
he goes to his house, comes back and shoots the dude, and and then leaves. And then they're like, "Oh, we don't know what happened," and nobody was willing to testify against him. Nobody gave, and the dad got off with killing the dude who killed his 2 sons. Yeah.
But you ever seen that one clip where that fucking I don't know if he was a fucking karate instructor, what he was, bro, but he fucking was doing bad things to fucking some dude's son. Dude was at the airport when they brought him through transport. They're walking him. He's like at the payphones. He's on the payphones. He turns around. He just blasts him right there.
That's what we were just talking about.
Was that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, he blasted that fool, huh?
Yeah,
He's
had
a
it on
karate
film.
instructor,
Yeah.
Hey, you can see it in slow motion. He just turned around and was like, he took a fucking full stance and just fucked him, huh?
Yeah.
The cops were like, "Fuck." Yeah, motherfucker. And they don't get time for that because it's like a moment of insanity, bro.
Yeah, I was watching this thing when this guy was in the courtroom, and the guy who killed his daughter was standing there, and it was a trip. This is a big old man. He dove over the railing, bailiffs and everybody, and grabbed that dude. Right, he just wanted to kill that dude with his bare hands. Right, it
was the guy that did something to his daughter, right? Or something.
Yeah, killed her.
Yeah, I think he was yelling out. He was like, "Give me 30 seconds with him."
If he'd have got a hold of that guy's neck, that guy was dead, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if all them bailiffs had him, he was fighting with him, man, trying to kill this guy.
He was in the mix, huh?
Yeah. But it was a trip because you know, as big as he was, and he was older, right? Like he dove, man. He dove, man. I mean, like cleared the railing, cleared the table, cleared the bailiffs. Got one hand on that guy's front of his shit, right? His jumpsuit.
Yeah.
And you can see where he just ripped it down, pulling because they were pulling him because he was trying to get this guy and hit him. And
was that the guy that smirked? Was that the guy that kind of smirked at him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he smirked at him. Imagine that shit, man. Oh man,
oh man, dude.
Well, a trip out on this story. So we had a homeboy. He reminds me of Donnie in the neighborhood. Everyone loved him. His name was Tico, right? And I remember when his family's a real big family, fucking notorious family. He was a cool dude. He used to come over. I'd have him wash my car and shit. Give him like $50 to wash my car. He was just a cool young kid. He actually wasn't young. He was like almost 30, but he was young minded a little bit. And cool dude. And so everyone in the neighborhood loved him, man, because he was like a fixture of the neighborhood. He just walk up, start drinking with everyone, kicking it. And fucking he was missing for a few days and no one knew. But what happened was this girl was drunk. This woman was drunk and she hit him, bro, as he was walking home. And left him on the side of the road like a fucking dog, bro. And he was still living and just left him there and took off, right? Well, she ends up getting caught, man. Didn't know how big his family was. A couple of his aunts fucking went and got that night and got in a bar fight so they can get locked up. And did bad things to her in jail.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Real shit,
Bro,
bro.
get locked up just to get him.
Yeah. Yeah.
When my mother was murdered, the dude who they got for the murder, they had him in a preliminary hearing, and so I identified my mother's body. They had showed me some pictures of the body they found. They thought it was execution style murder, and they showed me some pictures. And I looked at the pictures and they said, because I used to work the visiting room, and they had trailed it to the visiting room.
Beechwood.
And they said, used to work the visiting room. We'd like to show you these pictures. All we want to do, we're not asking you to tell us anything. Just we want to notify this person's family. So I said, well, you know what? I'll look at the pictures, And they laid the pictures down. And there's my mom's dead face looking back up at me, right?
Man.
And I said, that's my mom, And right then, everybody knew when they found out it was my mom. Oh man, it was like they had every police in the world at the funeral. They were waiting for a gang war, and all stuff. And the word went back to everybody, hey, cats, dogs, and chickens. You know what I mean? But they got this guy, and he's in preliminary. Well, what he did is the Hell's Angels grabbed him, right? They were taking him out to kill him, and he thought they were helping him because his cousin was his prospect, right? But no, they were taking him out to kill him. And when he figured that out, he crawled out the bathroom window and went running down to Winchell's. There was a Winchell's there, donut place. And just so happened the cops were there, right? And he, go figure, cops at the donut place. He ran and turned himself in. Hey, I committed this murder and shit like that, right?
It's right there, Daniel.
So he was going to court, had him a preliminary hearing. And my little brother tells me, this guy is running around clowning and everything with his family in there. And, my brother was pissed off because the way this guy was acting, And I said, well, don't worry about it. Watch what happens tomorrow. Because I begged him to take me in there to use me to say because I identified the body. Just because I identified the body. So I went inside there in the courtroom, right? And his lawyer was a fucking idiot. Anyway, tried to ask me some stupid ass questions because they knew who I was, this gang member, this shit, all this other crap, right? And so when I got off the stand, I'm in chains and all that shit like that, right? I walked around and they let me do it, right? The cops let me do it. I walked around, and I stopped right at the table where this guy is at, right? And he just got his head hung down. And the lawyer at first was looking at me, and then the lawyer was like, oh, fuck. And he got out of the way, right? And I'm standing there in front of this guy, and I'm just waiting for him to lift his head up so he could look at my face, And he looks up in my face, and he goes, okay. He went back that night to the county jail and tried to kill himself, hung himself, right? And because he knew what I was saying with my eyes. He had his wife, newborn baby right there, and his mother and all stuff like that. I was letting him know they're all gone. You know what I mean? They're gone. You know what I mean? I didn't have to say nothing. I just looked at him and let him know they're all gone. Anyway, so he went back and tried to hang himself. The police barely saved him, right? And he ended up turning around and becoming state witness against a bunch of people and shit like that. But that was why they wanted me to go by him. They wanted me to scare the shit out of him. You know what I mean? So that he could turn around and work with the police, right? I just wanted him to know, though, hey, this ain't over, dude. You know what I mean? I didn't work to him. I just looked at him.
It's never over,
I just looked at him, and he knew. I was letting him know that baby, that wife, that mother, they're all gone. You know what I mean? Everybody's gone. Everybody you ever knew is gone, dude. He wrote a long letter to me, though. When he hung himself, he wrote a long ass letter. He wrote a long ass letter about what happened, how it happened, and everything else like that, right? PCP, he was smoking PCP. And he begged forgiveness and hoped that I would accept his life in exchange. And he tried to kill himself. He really did. He was that close to dying, or the police just barely saved him. That tripped me out, man. That letter that he wrote. At least I knew what happened and why he did it and everything. It didn't matter, to me. It didn't matter. In the day, days that would come, there would have to be justice. But still, I was glad he wrote that letter to tell me what happened. Why he did it. How it happened. And he wanted me to accept his life in exchange, and because he knew that his whole family was gone, you know what I mean?
But he was on PCP.
Yeah, when he killed my mom, he was on PCP. He
Yeah.
blew her with, he hit her with a shotgun, point blank in the chest,
wow.
and left her in the field. What happened was the car had got stuck in the mud. They had pulled over to take a leak or some shit like that, right? And car had got stuck in the mud. And my mom was the type of woman that she would spit in your face. You know what I mean? She would tell you go fuck yourself and spit in your face if you try to act up with her. You know what I mean? So apparently this guy, there's a lot of stuff in there, and it's too long a story to tell. But he was mad at her because she had put him in his place a couple of times. And when the car got stuck, they got out to push the car out of the mud. And when she went to get back in the car, he blasted her. And yeah, and then he made the kid was a blaster too. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, everybody had their day. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It was what it was. It's past. It's over. I'm at peace with it now. And but it was that was the way I was though. And if it hadn't been that he actually offered his life in exchange, that's why I didn't go after his family. You know what I mean? And I just waited. I just waited, let time play itself out, and I knew there would be justice one day. I wanted. What I wanted is I wanted him to go do his time and get ready to go home. I mean, start thinking about going home, thinking about having a new life. Man,
living his best life. Daniel Infante living his best life. Look, on the water.
Damn.
That beans kid?
That's my homeboy Daniel Infante, man. He's a vet. You could dance on the water. Menudo.
In Mexico?
Oh, bro, you're living your best life. Where you at, bro? Hey, they're gonna be there for sundown. When the
hey, we're all the way out here in fucking Tahiti, dude.
You guys are in Tahiti, bro? Oh, getting keyed, chilling in Tahiti.
I can't point to it on a map, dude, but it's French Polynesian.
Mobbing, bro.
I'll tell you what, dude, it feels good as fuck to be able to leave the country after like 2.5 years of not being able to leave,
Yeah.
That's right there. Look at that sun on that water. That's what it's all about.
Water and stuff.
That's what it's all about. Tahiti with this old lady, chilling, drinking. Wow. You could be doing that, or you could be looking at the walls right now thinking you're a cool guy. Yeah. I'm going to do that right there. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to send my love. Thank you guys for having me on. Much love and support.
Hey, you already know, Daniel, anytime, brother. First one in, last one out, bro.
Yeah.
That's right. Much love. Respect.
Respects, my brother. No doubt, man.
Take care, brother.
That right there, that's another one of the brothers that served in the military, man. He's a good one right there. He's always first in, last out. That's my boy Daniel Infante right there. He's a good one, man.
Oh, yeah, he was on the Rojo show last night.
Yeah, man. Big supporter of the channels, man. I appreciate him. I appreciate when people let you into their lives, man, and they're having it their way. They're having a good life. That shows everybody, man, that
it can be done.
You could do it. It could be done, man. That man did his help. Hey, he did it. He did his service for the country. Went to the military, did his thing, came back, got him a good job, got him a good old lady, and now they're all out on a fucking boat in Tahiti, having it their way, paradise, sipping beers that he don't even know the name of them. What's up, man? Jerry Navarro. What's up, my brother? Yeah, Daniel is living fantastic.
I live in $1 million house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, we're talking about Sundown, a man that did 30+ years, now living in $1 million home. We're talking about Donnie, who has every DVD ever made of Napoleon Dynamite, all kinds of shit. We're talking about this guy, the big baller of everybody coming in. Ricky Ross.
Hey, what up? What up?
This man is still trying to knock walls down, still hasn't shaved his beard, still smelling like paella, but he's here, though. Baker's, Colonia, and that bad shit.
It up.
Yeah.
Hey, is that where you're at?
I'm going to build my gun collection, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to start building it. Yeah. Out here in North Carolina, you can get a concealed carry permit, so I got that. Now, I just bought a little pocket pistol. I could just throw it in my pocket. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Just mob, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. I know in Idaho and Arizona, you can do that too.
Yeah.
You can carry an open, and you can also get concealed carry, all that. You can wear a gun on your hip. Man. You know,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
walk around with your
Yeah,
AR-15. Yeah.
Hey, I chipped out the first time I ever went to Arizona. We went to Phoenix to go visit some homeboys, and we got there late night, probably about 2 a.m, so we were hungry. We wanted to get some fucking pancakes with peanut butter. My homeboy wanted some a pot of coffee. He had just got out the pen. He was like, I want a fucking nice house blend pot of coffee and some fucking some peanut butter and some pancakes. Orale, gracias, Daniel. I appreciate you, my brother, all the way from Tahiti. Thank you, sir. He was like, trip out. We're gonna fucking get some pancakes, slap some peanut butter. So we walked in that motherfucker, and they were still smoking cigarettes in there. So I was like, oh shit! I sparked one quick. Like, oh yeah, I haven't smoked in a restaurant in a minute, right? And then I started looking around, and I was seeing motherfuckers had pistols on every hip, AKs in the fucking back of their trucks on the gun racks. I said, bro, where we at? He was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, in Phoenix, bro, it's you can carry all day. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no,
carried
Idaho, man.
I carried on my hip for like 2 months before I got my concealed carry.
Yeah.
Now
They
I
never
can
said nothing
carry,
to you, huh?
Nah,
You know that
nobody
the
stops you,
crime,
nobody
the
says
crime
nothing.
rate is down way low in Arizona and Idaho and North Carolina. You know what I
because
mean?
people ain't fucking with you when you got an AR-15 in your fucking
you
in
got
the
a
back
gun
of your
on
truck.
you.
People know they ain't gonna like people are not gonna kick in my door because they know someone is behind this door with a gun.
Yeah. Tell you.
It's crazy.
Yeah. They need to let everybody carry their guns and have their guns. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
The
guns
crime
that
rate
kill
is
people,
down.
man.
I think
It's
they should
people
let
that kill
felons
people.
have guns too. To be honest.
You know, hey, if somebody wants to get one, anyone could get one and do something with it. You know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Orale, hey, that's right. That's the homeboy, Cool Mike, man. 143RR, man. I'm glad that you showed up and showed out, homie, like you do. Latin King stand side by side with the Norteños and the Feds. You ain't lying, homes. No doubt about it, man. Cool Mike. He's a new one to the channel, and I respect his get down most definitely, man. You're right, man. Latino Kings do go side by side with them to the fullest. That's established. In AZ, of course, you have to be registered and good record. Oh yeah, so for everywhere you're gonna have to get registered, and you're gonna have to have a clean record. But I mean, just the right to bear arms in the open is Wild Wild West days. That's how it originally was. You know, before people started getting fucking scary because they were scared that they couldn't kiss in public, two men, without someone fucking doing something bad to them. And then they start changing rules and shit. But we won't speak on that too much because I don't want to get my channel shut down. Bang, bang.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bang, bang.
But it's
but the good thing about that, though, is like my wife can carry, right?
Yeah.
And we get in a situation, she already knows, just toss it here, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got to worry about it. She's right there,
Mm-hmm.
It's all legal. Huh?
Yeah,
like Bugsy Siegel.
A little pistol, too.
Yeah.
Exactly, Nick 321. People think twice, man. They're like, "Oh shit, that motherfucker got a big old fucking 4.5 on his hip."
Yeah.
No, I'm cool, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel more safe in that type of environment. I feel a whole lot safer.
Yeah. And it's just a precautionary thing, It's like nobody wants to use it, man. If someone wants to use it, they're a fucking psychopath. If they're talking about, I'm gonna go out and kill someone, that's first of all, they're talking too much. If they're really about that action, they'll just do it, and then you'll hear about it in the newspaper. They're not trying to do that. They're trying to let everyone know, stop me, please prevent me from leaving this house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all that is. When someone's like, hey, I'm about to go put in work, really they want you to say, nah, bro, you don't have to. Really, I don't? All right, cool, because I really didn't want to. I know you didn't.
Yeah.
Sit back and watch 48 hours, motherfucker. Watch how this Africano just got busted because he said the same thing you just said. Sit down. You know what I mean?
One good guy with the gun is all it takes to stop a bad guy with the gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you carry a gun hoping you never have to use it.
It's a prevention tool, man. You carry it just to let people know, hey, look, I got one too, motherfucker. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it is I got one too. I'd rather not use it, but I will. That's why I got it.
Yeah.
It's just like if you if you buy some beat for a car, you buy it with the intent of using it, bumping, because it makes you feel good. You feel like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? You're not worried about what everyone else is thinking. Same thing with the strap. You want it. You feel fucking protected. You feel that your family's protected. You don't want to have to fucking, shoot everyone with it, but it's yours. It's on your hip. You got it.
Yeah. Exactly. I'll be right back.
All right, Sonny. What we got, man? Orderly, Nate K, Robert Richards, no doubt about that. It's funny walking around Walmart in Oklahoma and seeing all these people with guns on the hip. Yeah, hey, See, especially nowadays, now that's the only thing that would trip me out is you go to some of these states, where you got a lot of these people that are walking in places and just shooting them up and shit, schools and Walmarts like in Texas and shit like that. That would trip me out, man, because if I'm fucking in a movie theater and someone walks in with a strap, I'm gonna be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuck, I ain't watching Batman. Fuck that, right? I'm gone. I'm taking my popcorn and doing it pushing. But in those states, I guess you would get used to it. It'd become commonplace and normal. The normality of seeing people with straps, you probably got one yourself. It's like it is what it is.
Yeah, it's always better to have one.
They say it's always better to be with than without. Bang, bang. Ramo Rodriguez, what's up, man? That's a crazy ass thumbnail right there. That looks like Shabazz. Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to Ty? He just dropped out, huh?
Oh, bad. He got a phone call from Shabazz, and right now they're having a texting fucking fest. It's text fest. They're reminiscing. Shabazz got back in contact with him. He said, "You told him about the shower? Did you tell him about the top bunk?"
It's small. This thing is smaller than my hand.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Nice. That's nice.
Hey, it's for educational purposes only.
Oh, yeah.
He does have his permit. He does have his permit for the haters.
Legal.
Bang, bang. And that man was in the armed forces and knows what he's doing with it.
Yeah.
And
he's a veteran with rights.
And it's unloaded. And it's not loaded.
Completely unloaded.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then for educational purposes, you get the big boy too. You got
that's the big boy for that one right there for hurt occasional purposes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a now you see it. Yeah, that's for hunting tigers. Just
they
like
are.
Now you see it.
They're prop guns.
Now you don't.
Now you want to see what we use for elephants?
Yeah. They have a gun called the 700 Nitro. It's an elephant gun.
Yeah, elephant. I know they do, man. Yeah.
700 Nitro. It's crazy.
Yeah, that tripped me out, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I would still run.
Hey, that was a whole palm full right there up. That thing was chunky. That was chunky. I like that. I like that 10 milli. The 10 milli is perfect.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the next one I want to get a semi-auto shotgun.
Oh yeah,
I seen those, man. I seen one for $600, man, and it held off. What was it, 12 shells?
Damn.
Yeah. Where was that? Ohio? No, that wasn't Ohio. It was it might have been Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. I mean, they're all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for only $600,
you get a cool one. Yeah.
Yeah, for $600. And the thing is that you could just walk out with it, pay for it and walk out with it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the hell state it was. It was when we were coming back from New York. Yeah, we stopped in so many states, man. You know, I love that.
All I need is an ID right here. I can literally walk into a gun shop and walk out with a gun. Yeah. And now that I have my concealed carry permit, I can walk out with a handgun. In California, you got to wait 10 days, background check, all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. You can walk in, grab you one, and walk out. Do your little paperwork and get on. Yep.
Yep.
It's time to start building your arsenal, and ammo is harder to come by than straps. To tell you the truth, in some places.
You know, like
it's expensive as fuck, and it's hard to find.
It's expensive.
This was some kind of a pawn shop, gun shop. It was a pawn shop and a gun shop, right? And the guy was saying that one of the things he tells people when they bring their guns in is he wants their ammunition more than anything. You know, he wants to buy all that ammo. You know, and everybody goes there
and rare.
Yeah,
it's hard to get.
Hey, I was just talking about you, Ty.
I know, and then I was like, all right, send the link.
Yeah, I said, what happened to Ty, man? Where did he go? Man?
It was only a place Shabazz could love.
Nah.
Hey, Donnie, I see you still haven't cut the hair, brother.
No, I have not.
What did Mr. Brooks is in the building, man?
Or shave yet?
Oh man, chilling.
Is he
chilling like a villain, brother? What's up with you?
Man, just been chilling. You know what? Because I'm on the northern part right now.
That's right.
Northern California, and I just want to say that I'm not gonna get specific with names, or whatever. You know what I mean? I came up from Southern California, like by Long Beach, the Harbor City, Wilmington, so the harbor area.
Yes, sir.
You know, okay. And you know, for the most part, what was around me was Daniel. You know what I mean? And I have some in my family. I've been around them, and I don't want to get too specific. You know what I mean? But I had Crip family too.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I don't want to get specific, but you know, like I want to say, all around me, you know, Rolling Six, New Park, Rolling 30, Harbor City. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just want to say first, even though I didn't get myself in a neighborhood that was well established like for a long time, so I'd be a part of that neighborhood or whatever. It's just like I knew it was a part of my family. And the craziest when I was living in Riverside County, you know what I mean? Somebody burned the CD and it was Woody and it was Sir Dino. And I fucking heard Woody Northside Gangbang, and then I heard Sir Dino what's song? I'm a Gunner.
Yeah.
I'm a Gunner, and I heard that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like we're driving, and I was like, that. And we caught something on Channel 9. I think it was on KCAL 9 News, and it was about the North Daniels, the Venus or whatever. And my dad was like, man, you know what? Your uncle or whatever was doing time up there, and he said, the motherfuckers ain't no joke. Like they used to take showers. They used to take showers from their jackets and fill it with newspapers that it fucking hardened up, and the motherfuckers had like swords and shit. Shame. You know what I mean? But around the same time I seen that documentary and I heard those two fucking songs, I was like, damn, and I heard like, you know, like this part run with the white boys and then this part is cool with the brothers. I was just like, damn, you know, that really hit me in a certain way. It hurt a sense. It hit a certain part of my chest when I heard those two songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you, brother.
You know.
Yep. Shout out to Sir Dino, David Rocha, man. It's my homeboy right there, man. He's a good one. He's a pastor now, but he definitely was instrumental in a lot of his music, man. You know,
he's Sir Dino.
Yeah, Pastor David Rocha, Sir Dino. Yes,
Wow.
Sir. He runs the House of Rest in Modesto, California. That's his church. Him and his wife do a fantastic job. He also has a YouTube channel.
Wow.
But yes, that's Sir Dino.
Wow. Didn't know
That's the homie, man.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Shit, man, when I hear that,
Your Wi-Fi, brother.
I can't even hear nothing, man. It's fucked up, man. But you know, like I was just tripping. I was like, man, I heard those two songs right there went hard like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Woody, you know, they called him Woody. He was white, but to me, he was brother to me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Woody, man. Yeah, Woody was, man. No doubt about it, man.
But that's on me, man. This is Brooke. Check out my channel, see what I'm talking about. Y'all be cool, man. I'm out.
Hey, all right, Mr. Brooks. No doubt about it. I appreciate you,
man.
brother.
Welcome to the panel.
Yep, I appreciate you, sir.
All right, man.
Mr.
Salute.
Brooks, man. That's Mr. Brooks right there, man. Putting paint where there ain't, man. Real talk. You know what I mean? That's right. Hey, anyways, Hempton, look, I'm going to get up out of here. I know they're going to be going live right now, 7:30 on a Convict's Perspective. I appreciate everyone that tapped in, man. We heard some history. Got a little history lesson from the homeboy, Big Ricky Riley right there. We had Donnie right there popping his collar. Ty told a Shabazz story. We'll never, ever forget, and he really won't forget how it felt. And then of Sonia and I, of course, man, you already know what it goes without being said, man. A real one.
All right, Sonny, Ty.
I appreciate you guys. Hey,
gentlemen.
one time in your mind, if you guys want me to hit a late night live, hit a 1. If not, I'll take my ass to sleep. And in that fashion.
Yep.
I'll see you later.
Hit that like before
All right,
you jump
Yeah,
out.
hit that like on the way out, man. If I see some 1s, then I'm gonna get it in. If not, I'm gonna fucking do it pushing and play some fucking PlayStation.
All right, brother. All right, Gun, I love you,
All right.
man.
All right, Rick.
All right, I love you.
All right, late. All right, Don Dizzle, I'll see you over there.
All right.
All right. All right, Henty, you already know what it is. Late night tip. We're getting it in.